I was at Target at 9:10. And I'm like, you know what? You guys should just, just have the little tent over there in the produce department. You guys could just live here because I love this place. I'm trying to get them I'm slowly getting them out of the store. I got my trash can for my office. I just redid my office and I wanted a matching trash can for it. A little Rubbermaid thing. I got it literally 30 seconds. Once I found out where it was, got it and I'm heading out and they're like, oh, wait a minute. I want to smell this. Hold on. I want to smell this scent. Hold on. I'm like, what? What do you mean? No, I came here to get some cashews too. I need to get some cashews. And then they're at the cashew aisle. They're going, no, they were supposed to be on sale. They're not on sale. Here, scan this one. See if it's on sale. I'm like, what is going on here? Am I in the Twilight Zone?
You got conned, man. That's
Dude,
all that is.
I did, man. You know about it. Your wife and daughter, probably the same way in the store. 2 peas in a pod, man.
Yeah, except the thing is, though, is that I just go off on my own.
I can't, man. I can't leave them alone. I can't trust them by themselves.
Shit, man.
I wouldn't be home until like 11 o'clock tonight if that was the case. Shit, dude.
I let them go. I'm like, hey, you do your thing. I'll do mine. And like, for real, I got exactly what I needed and I got their stuff that they originally came for. Oh. And they were maybe a quarter of the way into the store.
Wow. That's, I don't know, man. It's a woman thing, I guess.
It's a talent.
Guardian down.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for spending your time with us today. Welcome to episode 213 of Guardian Downcast, a Destiny podcast. Hey, if you love to play the game Destiny 2, you've come to the right place. We're a couple of gamer dads that have played Destiny, since that day one beta back in 2014. And we're just as passionate about it today as we were back then. We discuss key topics and news within the game and community so you can be in the loop. And we not only seek the stories of Destiny content creators, but we're a podcast that gives a voice to the stories of our Destiny community members out there. And in this game, that's what it's all about, right? We're the show that asks, hi, Joe Garoth. How you doing, sir? I'm your host, Todd the Gator. And my co-host, Hazel, is here as well. How you been, man?
I'm just trying to recoup.
I stun you every time. Yeah. That's my goal, is to stun you every week.
I just when I think the bar is low enough, you just seem to find a way to just...
That was in honor of Joe. It was in honor of Joe this week. He laid down his sword, and I thought that was a good gesture. So,
yeah, that's not what some people are saying.
No, okay.
So, today I'm doing good.
How's work, man? Is it still shredded? I mean, is this just crazy? I see you're busy, man.
Yeah, I miss those days when I could, chat in Discord and cause chaos and things like that.
Yeah.
I miss those days. Hopefully we'll get some shit figured out at work and then we can go forward from there. But yeah, for now, yeah, it is chaos. We had 8 people call off.
Wow.
So yeah, we have only a team of like 12. So yeah, it was super fun. I highly recommend everyone needs to experience that at least once in their life.
It's a national bank, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all. Just 12 people? Wow.
Well, just for our department.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Still. Yeah, we only manage, like 7,000 people.
Damn, man.
So yeah, we were having to manage, 7,000 people amongst like 5 people at most, counting manager.
Oh my God.
So yeah, it was very enjoyable. Highly recommended.
That's
10 out of 10.
That's just nuts.
Yeah. So, So, what about you? How's your week been?
It's been pretty good. Did a lot of raid practice, last weekend, and this week. Just played, last night with the team, getting ready for that raid marathon. I guess I might as well talk about it here real quick before we move on. It's Mr. Elmer Fudd Games. He is having our raid marathon. It's 3 hours, 3 raids, and the best times win. By the time you're hearing this on Monday, it'll already have happened on this Saturday. But I'll be streaming it, and the stream will be able to be played back on my YouTube channel if you want to see how we did, at least. And then, we've been doing that, and dude, gathering the bounties, man. getting ready for the next season. It's coming around the corner here. Just a few more sleeps. So bounty it up, man. How are you doing on bounties?
I have a nice crispy 0.
We were comparing scores today.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, hey, soccer, he was leading GDC2.
Soccer? What the hell, soccer? You never used to do that stuff.
That's what he said. He's like, what the hell? He's like, how am I in the lead? I'm not doing anything.
Wow.
And then I looked up to see Commando, because Commando, I guess, is the number 1 for GDC1.
Yeah, he's nuts.
And I was like, okay, well, what's the difference between the two? So I look at Commando's number. Motherfucker has like over 700 as his score.
The man is dedicated. I mean, the man.
And soccer only has a number of like 300.
Yeah.
So soccer definitely is, awesome. Not quite putting in the work that Commando is, but I'm glad to know that GDC2 is, following my lead.
Yeah, I moved over to GDC2 just for this week for the raid race because for some reason everybody I handpicked for my team is in GDC2. So I'm like, well, we might as well get the raid, clan bounties and all that stuff done while we're knocking this out. So yeah, I'm visiting your clan and man, it's a lively bunch in there. Lots of talking going on. I'm like, what's all these messages? And we don't do this in GDC1. Sorry, Commando. I'm not just saying we're a quiet bunch over at GDC1. I don't know.
Yep. Now you can leave.
No, not till after the raid race. Then I'll politely
that's what I said Sunday.
Out.
I said Sunday.
Okay.
GTFO.
Okay.
All right, hey.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll miss you guys. Anyway, it's been an average week. The weather's finally, we got a little bit of a cool front this week. It's 93, not 99. So that's a plus. We're starting to get a tiny bit of rain, which is good to cool us off, but not much, not enough to do anything. But, here's what we have tonight for you guys in this week. We're going to get ready. We're kind of getting ready for the Bungie showcase. And as this show comes out on Monday, it'll be one sleep. And, we're going to relax tonight. We're going to take a deep breath, talk some Destiny 2, and hopefully you guys will just kind of sit back and chill with us as well. It's another developer insight article about the weapon changes for season 22 tonight we'll be talking about, which if you're listening to this on Monday, like I said, one sleep away. New season, Bungie showcase, a lot going on this Tuesday. Hazel's going to go over this week in Destiny for the final week of Season of the Deep. And we'll also discuss the latest update from the Destiny 2 game director, Joe Blackburn, after the, let's just say, disappointing State of the Game article. And more importantly, concerning the future of Destiny 2. We'll be answering more of your questions for the show via our voicemail system, which, if you'd like to leave us a message, it's speakpipe.com/Guardian Downcast. Just go there, enter your gamer tag, press record. You can listen to it back if you think you messed up and do it over or whatever. And just hit send. That's it. It's that easy. It goes right to my email and I'll possibly put it on the show. Your way of talking directly to us like you're right here sitting next to us. We'll also be answering more of our Discord questions for the show as well. And another not one, but 2-part Scumdesk Corner tonight, which he insisted that I didn't listen to beforehand. So I have no idea what's going to come out of his mouth tonight. We'll have to see, I guess. So with that in mind, let's roll. Hey, thanks for listening to Guardian Downcast. You can find us on Twitter at Guardian_D_cast.
Or you can find us on our Instagram at Guardian_Down_cast and see what picks our weekly guests want to share with you. Or, you know what? Just visit our website at GuardianDowncast.com for all of our contact information and where else you can find us to play any past episodes you like in any order you like, right from your browser.
Man, don't or me. Hey, Guardians, while you're at it, follow our Guardian Downcast show playlist. We have it on Spotify and Apple Music. We post these links in our show description every week.
So check us out, and later, Guardian.
Toddles.
That just felt weird.
Why is that weird?
No, I'm just saying that for the...
Yeah, I'll edit that out, don't worry. All right, Hazel, last week of Season of the Deep. We got a lot to cover tonight, so we're just really going to just jump right in, man. So I will turn I'll give you, I'm going to hand you the talking stick and we'll go from there. What's going on this week, man?
All right. Well, I look forward to you taking it from me constantly throughout all of this.
We'll just cut it in half and then we can both talk. Never mind. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got talking stick.
Fuck is the point?
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey. All right. So the TWID, or as Joe Blackburn called it, the TWID. Okay. So the Guardians from Maui. So this is because of the wildfire that's going on in Hawaii, Bungie is basically dedicating the funds to direct relief. And if you donate to it, you can get a little snazzy emblem, possibly a shirt, depending on how much you throw at them, and that kind of thing. There we are. Okay, next. Now you're thinking with portals. So Bungie released a showcase teaser trailer this past week. And Gator, did you watch this?
Yeah, I did. It's really short. But I mean, I guess I can share it here, right? We're flying into the Traveler.
I don't know if we're seeing us flying in or somebody else.
True.
Because we see random shit all the time. And I mean, if you think about it, I mean, Bungie was showing stuff from like all the various cutscenes from the game and things like this, and even some scenes that aren't in the game.
That's true.
So, I mean, who knows what the hell we're going to be in for?
Yeah, I did see it though. It was it was okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's just you see like 3 ships and they're flying into the Traveler.
Looks that way.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, our Twitch streams bring all the drops to the yard. And they're better than yours. Okay, so with this, during the Destiny 2 showcase debuting on August 22nd, that is going to be probably tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow, whenever you listen to this, that is anyway. Mm-hmm. But that's going to be Tuesday. And fun fact, your boy right here has taken off, basically like a half day in the middle of the day. So that way he can go ahead and he can, talk about it and everything like that. We're going to basically watch it first, and then we're going to have thoughts and everything along those lines afterwards. So
yeah, and I just want to mention too, Hazel, since we didn't have a question of the month this month, I wanted to make sure we didn't shortchange anybody, especially from our patrons. And we're going to have 2 drawings. Everyone who's in the room after the showcase is complete. We're going to have a drawing for a $25 Amazon gift card and, of course, another piece of our Guardian Downcast show merch. Just want to mention that.
Nice. I like it. But if you are watching this, you do get a new emblem called the Silhouette, which kind of looks like the triangle on the pyramid. Mm-hmm. Fun fact there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, I think you have to watch it for like 20 minutes. No, I'm sorry, 30 minutes. You have to watch at least 30 minutes to get that. So there you go. So you got to make sure that your Bungie, Twitch, and all that good stuff are all linked up, so that way it can go right to you. Okay. Then the Bungie hype machine did not just end there with a teaser. They also released a little fun video here about epic moments, where basically it's even from D1, where basically you get to see all these streamers and people reacting to all the reveals and things along those lines for the game.
Hype trailer.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Yeah. I saw this and I threw it in the Discord and I said, it has begun.
Yep.
Yeah. So, then they give us a random ass teaser here. Not even a teaser, it's just a picture. Mm-hmm. And I believe that this is
Finch? No. Finch is broken.
No, that's Amaru.
Oh, okay.
That's Savathun's ghost right there.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we see a picture of our Guardian, or a Guardian, I guess, and Ikora talking to Amaru. I have so much hope for this next season.
Yeah.
I just wish that I had a power grind, so that way I could dedicate myself to playing. But anyway.
Well, we'll see what they give us to keep busy on.
Yeah, because I was listening to Blueberry Lounge, a little bit this morning, or well, tonight. And like I was listening to them and they're talking about playing and things like this. I'm just like, damn it. I was like I just need to like, just do it. I just need to play, I think, I mean, it's like, I don't have a reason to play.
Yeah. That's the problem.
So it's like I just miss playing with people. So
that's funny. I jumped in and just to do the raid practices, and I was just like, man, this is fun. I miss these times, man. Just doing stuff with your friends. That's the key.
Exactly correct. Yeah. So, okay. So season 22 pregame edition. What you may have missed. So with this, they're talking here about the exotic mission rotator that we talked about last week. What's changing with abilities and armor. That was already talked about as well. Season 22 economy changes. Now, this we did talk about too. So, what comes next? Changes coming to PvP with respawn changes and competitive matchmaking changes. That's something else we talked about. Then they talked about the mid-August state of the game. So with that, we definitely beat the hell out of that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
It felt good though. I was mad. Sorry, I was mad. I had to get it out. So much was bubbling up that week.
Yeah. Well, there's one thing that they did not include with this, actually. And that is the new developer insights for season 22 weapons. So with this, I'm going to go through this as quick as possible. I make no guarantees to how long this part's going to be because it's massive. This makes the state of the game look small. I know size doesn't matter. At least that's what I've always heard. So, but anyway.
I was going to say something, but I'll bite my tongue.
So anyway, developer insights, season 22, weapons preview. Okay. So, they start off with basically their standard, hey, this is how things have been going. This is what we've been doing to rein stuff in. This is how things have looked. And basically, they just want to make sure that, that everything sort of hovers around the same-ish area. So, did you look at these charts and things like this?
I glanced at it, yeah.
Yeah. Did anything stand out to you? In any of them?
The Immortal Death?
Well, no, that's so.
High skill. Yeah, it's where they split it up. I remember.
Well, no. I mean, how this looks is, so it's basically, it's a chart, and the left side of the chart, that goes up is kills over expected, and then the right side is usage. Or I'm sorry, the bottom side is usage. So basically, like the Immortal Adept has basically about 10.5% of the population in PvP using it.
Wow.
The nearest to that is 5%. So there's a drastic, usage, and that's for the Immortal Adept, by the way. And then the kills for it are, they're a little high. Nothing crazy.
Yeah. But what I liked about this is it kind of tells you where that upper echelon of players, what they're using. It kind of gives you a really good snapshot and where everything else falls off. I liked how they did it this time. It was more of a high skill, more of relating to high skill players and what they're looking at and what they're
also there's
using.
all skill as well.
Right. They compared the two, right? Yeah. And it's a big difference, man.
Yeah. It's a huge difference because like for high skill players, like auto rifles, about maybe 11% of the population use them. Hand cannons are 32%. And that's for high skill. Now, for fun, you look at all skill. Hand cannons are basically about 24.5%, and auto rifles are almost 21%. So basically everybody except for the high skill are using auto rifles. Hand cannons, not so much. But it's just interesting to see that.
Well, people who know PvP know that hand cannons have a huge shot box. I mean, hand cannons are very forgiving when it comes to hitbox registration, whereas the other weapons are.
But the thing is, though, is hand cannons are high risk, high reward.
They are. They're cover-based weapons. They're supposed to be.
So that's the reason why I feel like, not everybody is using hand cannons.
Right.
Because it's not as fun, basically.
I hate using them.
I mean, I've started using them more, and I like them. I really do. But, I mean, what's funny, though, is, for all weapons, all skills, I mean, the Surus regime.
Where is it?
It's right underneath Vex Mythoclast.
Am I looking at the wrong one? I must be looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, scroll down to one that says all skill top 50 primary weapons.
Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Oh, okay.
Top left.
Yeah.
So not many people use it, but the ones that do are just murdering people with the Surus regime and Vex.
Oh, I see now. I see. Okay. Yep. Vex is still strong, man. I've definitely felt the effect of it.
Until next season.
Yeah.
But Surus regime, I don't know what's up with that, but I'm going to have to test that shit out because, I mean, apparently those low skill players lower than high skill players are making a name for it.
It must be the wind-up one, the wind-up feature with the catalyst on it.
Maybe. No.
Gives you health. I mean, you can't beat it.
Or it's just momentum control. So
that's true.
Okay.
Good point.
Moving on. So basically, Bungie said all that just to say that, hey, we don't buff or we don't nerf things or buff things based on, hey, this thing is, way too powerful and things like this. They want to keep things within a certain band.
Right.
So, okay. So let's just rip the Band-Aid off now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody who's in the know knows if you run double special, you get extra heavy that drops for you. I don't know who told Bungie this, but Bungie found out. Now they're nerfing that, and it's going to be the same as any other heavy rate for, going forward for next season.
I so want to say something right now.
What?
I have people who shame me for using double primary on my B-roll. I'm like, well, now you can suck it because that little trick doesn't work anymore with the double special weapons.
So you're saying you're a hipster.
I'm a hipster, man, because I hate having to look for ammo. When they put unlimited ammo in my primary...
All right, moving on.
Thank you for not letting me fall down that rabbit hole.
That's not the thing. I'm trying to save you here because people are going to just absolutely just destroy you about this.
All right.
But, I mean, this has been a fun little trick, though. I mean, this shit's been in the game for a while now. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, this has been fun. You use double special, and then you go ahead and you get a lot of heavy, and it's glorious. It really is.
Until you run out of special.
Okay. Do I?
Until you run out of special.
Well, then you just use
your heavy.
Yeah. I mean, or what you do is you just run your perks and your mods so that way you can do a finisher and then you get a special.
Well, there you go. You know me, man. You know me by now. I do not like I hate being without when I'm playing. I want to play. I don't have to look for crap. Just let me. Anyway. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, reticles. They're making more changes to reticles, to make it so that way it's a little easier to see things and not so hard to see other things. Okay. the things that they talked about before, so Zoom being decoupled from damage fall off, that has gone ahead and will be taking place next season.
Okay. So, that's going to suck.
I can't. It just means that not anymore.
I know.
Yeah. I'm imagining that next season is going to be like the Wild Wild West when it comes to PvP. People are going to be testing everything.
Yeah. Okay. I will be too. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, quick, one little note here, is that the Ace of Spades and the Last Word got a little bit of a nerf when it comes to damage fall off. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. So, weapon archetypes. Hand cannons. We already know that they are getting a huge PvE buff because nobody still uses them. We're also getting a new archetype, the Warden's Law, which is going to be called a Heavy Burst, which fires a 2-round burst. Bows. This is something they touched on a long time ago. But lightweight bows are going to basically they're going to try to find a home. So,
yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think I have one of them. One lightweight bow. It's still in the vault, though. I still haven't used it.
Yeah. They're trying to make them a little more valid, but I don't know. One neat change, just for the record here. Increase the projectile velocity at full draw so that the projectiles will continue to perform as if they were hit scan at longer distances and at higher frame rates.
Okay.
So, I mean,
that's good news.
You know, they're trying. They're trying to do something with something. SMGs. It's a visual bug. Don't worry about it. Sidearms are getting their, the aggressives anyway, are getting a slight nerf to their base damage, 32 to 30.
Won't even feel it.
You'll feel it.
Okay.
The BXR, they increased the zoom back to 20.
Great.
Because they basically, because of the zoom and damage fall off, because they decoupled that, they're like, fuck it, we can put this shit back now.
Like those needed help.
Yep, exactly. Visual bug on the Comedian that nobody uses. Fusion rifles, they're trying to make adept, and the enhanced and perks actually mean some things because apparently they were being more punishing than they should be.
They were bugged. Come on, just admit it, Bungie. Something wasn't working.
Well, they said fixed.
Okay.
So,
okay.
There you go. Waveframe, heavy grenade launchers, something that nobody uses.
Okay.
What?
Nothing.
Do you use them?
I use them. Oh,
the
heavy waveframe heavy. No, I'm sorry. I don't. No, never mind.
Thank you very much.
You meant special. Sorry. I wasn't listening. I didn't hear you right.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, that's why I said nobody uses this shit. This should be the update that nobody uses. That's this update.
They're trying to make people use them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, the Bungie effort. There we go. Okay. So, basically they're saying, hey, you know what? You could take damage when you fired this at the ground. So, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're just going to remove that shit. So, we're going to try it so you don't kill yourself and you can maybe use these, and it's still not going to work. Oh, okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what other weapon nobody uses?
Swords?
Winner!
I might have cheated.
So, yeah. Fun fact. Bungie basically, when it comes to swords, they basically are trying to allow people to guard and to reward them for it and things along those lines.
This got my interest.
It's not gonna work.
The problem is
I'm not gonna guard.
You get your sword guard. One red bar shoots you and you lose it because it eats it all up. And I'm like, okay, this is useless. Well, we'll see what they do. I'll try it at least.
I'm not even gonna try this shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. It's just, to me, guarding is not part of the fantasy.
I mean, it reminds me of the parry in the fighting games, but
guarding is not part of the fantasy. And a looter shooter.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
All right,
I mean, me running around with a sword, stabbing shit and chopping shit up. That is the fantasy. That's the fantasy with to me, with a sword. Not going, I'm going to guard and protect myself. Nah, fam.
Well, wait a minute. Now, what if, like, the shielded...
It doesn't matter.
Okay, whatever. I was trying to give it a chance.
Okay, well, go ahead.
What's the cabal with the shields called? Centurion? No, not Centurion. Phalanx. You know, you'll sit here and swat them and you're hitting their damn shield and all of a sudden they lunge at you. When they lunge at you, it'd be nice to block with your sword and then counter and slice and dice. I don't know. We'll see if it works.
Is that even going to work?
I don't know if it will. It's just, that's the most annoying thing, is trying to slice those shielded guys with the sword. It's just annoying.
Okay. Can I just ask a question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Would you use a sword over a heavy wave frame? No.
It doesn't matter what you say. It's no. You could tell me
point proven.
A heavy spitball gun. I'd say, yeah, I'd probably use a spitball gun. All right. You made your point.
Okay. I just wanted to throw that out there. Okay. All right. Exotic weapons. Monte Carlo is getting a catalyst next season that you can stab people with.
Thank God.
Excellent.
It's going to be fun. Excellent. What the hell? I got it out of the vault yesterday. I put my ornament on it that's been sitting there forever. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep this in my inventory and see what happens next season. Just have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Quicksilver Storm. They fixed an issue about reloading. Nobody noticed, really. Not even Dado noticed this shit. And Dado is like the biggest proponent for Quicksilver Storm that has ever lived.
It's a grenade launcher. Yeah, I remember hearing this.
Yeah, but he never even noticed this, really? And he uses it for everything.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I never even noticed that. So there you go. Dead Man's Tale. It's cosmetic only. Two-tailed fox is going to basically fire one rocket after the other. So 1, 2, and then 3. It's no longer going to be a 2-shot and then a 1-shot.
That's going to sound interesting. I got to get that catalyst done. I just put that catalyst up.
Yeah, I need to get it done too. I think I'm like halfway through it.
I'm going to go to Dem right now and just make sure I got it in my inventory. I'll forget while I'm talking about it.
Vergla Curve.
That's a fun bow, man.
I love this bow.
It's freaky when you have 5 arrows that are all icy on your... It's a little weird, but it's fun to use.
They fixed an issue where this actually works well with Whisper of Fissures. So that is going to be good. So yeah, this could be something, especially with spoiler alert, the artifact perks being stasis.
Oh, really? I haven't even looked at it yet. That's good to know.
Yeah. I snuck a peek because I didn't read like the other columns. So Hades was saying that he wanted it to be, I think, arc and solar, and I was like, nah, bro, it needs to be stasis. I'm like, stasis and arc would be good, I think, or stasis and solar. So, okay.
I dismantled my 2-tailed fox. I must have needed room. I'll have to get it. I wrote myself a note to pick it up when I get back in the game.
No worries. Lemon is getting a nerf that's not really a nerf.
Dude,
so yeah,
can I just say that weapon is deadly in the Crucible. The aim assist is incredible on that bow.
Yeah. So Lemon, aka Lemonarch, is they are nerfing it to a degree, but then they're undoing the nerf by what other changes they're making. So basically the tick damage is going to be reduced, but the damage per tick is basically...
So it's a wash?
Yeah, it's basically a big wash.
Man, that's how you always say it to me. That's a minute of my life I wish I could get back. Why would they even... Okay, for the technical out there, okay, I get it. They're explaining it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, it's confusing. Vex Mythoclast is getting a nerf. It's going to go from 390 to 360 to match the other high impact auto rifles. Which is, I mean,
isn't it a feature?
I guess okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't understand that reasoning, but they're just doing what they can to nerf it where the high skill players can't murder people with it. Why don't they just say that?
They're just trying to put it in line.
Yeah.
I mean,
all right.
Yeah. Because again, we saw the charts.
Yeah.
I mean, a Vex Mythoclast is
crazy.
Like, you use it and you have gun will kill. That's basically it.
Right.
They did say that they did increase the damage against minor combatants, aka red bars, and majors, which are orange bars, by 25%.
That's called a concession.
You're fucking as jaded as I am.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry, man. I said I was gonna just chill tonight, and that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, what
claws
about
are out.
What about the Tommy's matchbook, Hazel?
Oh yeah, that's gonna really put you on a better page.
Sorry, I picked the wrong weapon. Damn it.
Yeah. So Tommy's matchbook. They did stuff with it, and nobody's going to care because nobody's going to use the shit again.
It's got great potential, but it's not there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it's fun to use.
Yeah. It's just brutal. I mean, they were like, cause they buffed this, I want to say last season or the season before. Yeah. Because guess what? Nobody was using it. And they buffed it so that basically it's, the scorch value was 14 plus 7 with Ember of Ashes equipped. And now, good guy Bungie made it 15 but plus 5.
Because they changed the fragment. Jeez.
Fuck
steps forward,
I'm just
one
gonna
step back.
I wonder if that's like the creed you have to like swear by.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's two people in the room like, oh, we got to buff this rifle. No one's using it, right? And then there's the other person going, well, but you you can't, you got to worry about this.
It's that guy with that fucking wet blanket.
Yeah, he's got the damn, what is it? The clipboard in his hand too. Sharpening his pencil.
No. Oh no. Right. Does he wear glasses with the tape in the middle?
I wouldn't go that far, but something like that, maybe.
Sorry. I don't want to step on any toes.
I wear glasses. Never mind.
And the tape in the middle?
No. Mine are intact.
Okay. Hey, how about Touch of Malice?
The gun I don't have.
Yeah, same. I don't have this one either. Because that means I would actually have to play King's Fall. I just can't find my will to do it.
Wouldn't that be awesome if I got Touch of Malice in the raid race tomorrow? Oh my god, that would be so great.
You've already run it though, haven't you?
Streamer loot. Make it happen.
You've already run.
No, I've
King's Fall, didn't you, this week?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so, no.
Damn it.
Tain't gonna happen.
No, actually, no, we ran a Vow. So, no, I have not run my King's Fall for the week. We ran that on the last weekend before reset. So, yeah, it could happen. Bungie, get on it. Streamer loot. Let's go. Think of never mind.
So with Touch, real quick, to interrupt him, sorry. Touch, basically, they were like, hey, you know what? Nobody's using this, so we need to do something. And they already buffed it previously. So, you know what? They're like, fuck it. We just gotta do something. So, now the gun cannot kill you. So that final round is just gonna be like crazy damage. It's never going to kill you. You may not have any health whatsoever. You may, somebody may just breathe on you and kill you.
True.
But you're going to be doing a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, but they did a lot of stuff with this.
They did.
So they're just trying to get it to work. Okay. So, malfeasance. Fixed an issue where the Vorpal weapon catalyst wasn't displaying the status buff text. Meh. Cloudstrike reduced the lethal kill distance for the lightning strikes against players.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. 'Cause I love using that gun.
Same. It's so rewarding.
Mm-hmm. You turned me on to this gun in PvP.
Yeah.
Actually, once you killed me and 2 of my teammates. Where's that damn thing at? Where's collections?
Yep, exactly. Wicked Implement. Bungie is still not done trying to make this thing not a piece of crap. Mm. And they're just like, you know what? Fuck it. We got to do something. So they are basically giving the Catalyst headstone as well. So that's going to be a really good thing.
Okay. For using stasis.
Yeah. So, what do you think about these changes so far? So again, this is weapon archetypes, exotic weapons here.
Yay, Monte Carlo? That's all I got out of it. I'm sorry. Two-tailed fox. I'm going to look into that too. So yeah, we'll see. I got to get it out of collections though. I got to write myself a note.
Not Tommy's matchbook?
Dude, you know what Tommy's matchbook reminds me of? What was that specific weapon you got in Destiny 1 as being a Titan? You remember that auto rifle?
That useless.
Yeah, but it was so much fun to use, Hazel. I still used it, even though it took forever to kill people with it. What was it? What was it called? Do you remember there? I know you can't remember. It's so long ago, but it reminds me of that same
wait a minute.
type of
I
weapon.
think I still have it in my...
Do you really? In your Destiny 1? I'm sure I do. I never got rid of that gun. Kidding me?
Yeah.
What was our vault space in Destiny 1, by the way?
You don't want to know.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So, here we go. I'm pulling it up here. My Titan...
Fortress or something, or... I think it created a shield, didn't it, when you shot it? It created like a little barrier shield in front of you?
I don't even know, man.
I can't remember.
It just was ass. The Fabian strategy.
It was a fun rifle, though.
No, it was not.
It was fun to shoot. It just wasn't fun to get killed when he didn't work. But that's what the Tommy's matchbook reminds me of. It's that same kind of archetype of weapon. Auto rifle.
Yeah. Kills with this weapon while critically wounded have a chance to start regenerating health.
Oh, jeez.
And then increased handling, stability, and fire rate when enemies are close. So it basically rewarded you for getting close.
Yeah.
And then kills automatically reload a portion of the mag. So, yeah. I mean, you can see how it would work.
Strategy. That was a fun gun. That's when they were just toying with stuff. It was a cool idea.
Yeah, they didn't care at this point.
Oh, who knows, but the Destiny 1 guys, but in other words, that rifle reminds me so much of Fabian strategy, the same kind of fire rate and sights and everything.
It was such ass.
I know. I'm the hipster.
And not good ass either. I mean, it was it was just all kinds of bad. Well, not bad ass, but just bad ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the Discord quote you on that one this week.
Yeah. No, I'm sure nobody will take that out of context at all.
No, that's not at all.
Yeah. All right. So, moving on. Oh, hey, you asked about the vault space in D1. 108 slots.
Wow.
Just for armor and weapons.
Hey, I didn't ask you. What do you think of these changes?
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Well, I was giving you a chance. 109 slots total?
108.
Oh my God. Why are we bitching? We got 600 slots now. We still don't have enough room. I think they could give us 3,000 slots. We'd eventually fill it up. You'd be like, where is that gun? Oh, geez, flip.
Well, then we'd keep everything.
We would. We no reason. Then we'd have no legendary shards. What are we gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. We're like, well, delete your shit. So, all right. So next is perks. So with this, Bungie's like, hey, you know what? We've got some underperforming perks. Let's do some shit to make them work. Okay. So we have here Bipod. Got a buff. Reduce the damage penalty from 40% to 25%.
Bipod, what is this on? I can't remember this. Is this on anything?
This is on rocket launchers. The Cold Comfort.
Yeah.
Gotcha. From the dungeon.
All right, I remember.
So there's talk that actually Bipod might be the new DPS meta. Because I guess you can load up to 4 rockets with it if you got like the right perks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Holy hell, right?
Wow, okay.
Okay. Envious Assassin. They were like, hey, this is an already strong perk. But you know what? We wanted to make it fucking insane. So, there is no longer a time limit after kills within which you must activate the perk to get another kill. So basically, you just keep killing shit, and the perk now will activate even if the magazine is overflowed.
You know, it's funny. I was crafting my Rufus, that auto rifle from the Ron raid. Yeah, and they had Envious Assassin, but enhanced. But there were so many other perks that created so much easier damage, increase in damage, that I didn't opt on it.
Well, yeah, because why would you?
It's I don't know. I like more passive perks that don't require me to think about what I need to do afterwards to get the damage bonus. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like killing stuff with like your other weapon to
remember to swap back
your other weapon?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, I like that they're thinking out of the box, but I don't ever do that. I don't think of it that way. But I mean, I'm sure there's some high skill players that totally use it.
Oh, of course. I mean, there's one guy, I think his name is Aegis. I found him on YouTube today.
Oh, yeah?
And he was doing a bunch of videos. He did a whole series about DPS and how, like, speed running actually works and, like, basically, like, what you need to do to actually be a speedrunner and the strategies and things like this.
Wow.
So, see, I like watching those speedrun videos, so that way I can decipher, like, hey, what weapons should I use? Because if I use these weapons and I'm ass, at least I can still,
right,
benefit my team.
Hey folks, Laz here with GDC Today. Do you have some litigation that you need stamped? Maybe some signatures, some I's dotted, some T's crossed? Well, we don't do that here. We just do some random chit-chat and all that. And you're listening to Guardian Downcast.
Okay. Over. To quote Bungie here, was a little too niche for its own good because nobody used it. So, now provides bonus body shot damage against players with woven mail. That's an interesting one.
It is.
Increased bonus damage against combatant shields. And then deals significantly increased damage to enemies who are enhanced by Dark Cabal overshields, in addition to enemies shielded by lucent moths.
Those things are annoying as hell.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to make me use this thing anymore, but, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I've got it on one of my crafted weapons, and just because some streamer told me it was the best thing, I haven't really seen any benefit. I won't mention the streamer, but I was like, okay, I'll say what you say to do. This is the maximum way to do it. Okay. It's been in my vault.
Pretty much. Under Pressure, everybody's favorite perk. No longer, anyway. They reduced the maximum accuracy cone scaler from 0.5 to 0.75.
Okay.
That's mainly for fusion rifles.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to kind of get good with those.
God, I don't have faith in him anymore. Sidearm, baby. Boom, 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 dead.
Yeah, and we'll see how that nerf treats you. Shoot to loot. So this is something they mentioned, I want to say, last season. And basically what they're doing is now you can explosive damage now interacts with orbs of power. So, and no longer triggers the reload when shooting a special brick that could not be picked up while also having an overflowed weapon equipped. So yeah, so they're shoot to loot. It's always a fun little perk for stuff. So.
I've yet to be able to try these new changes. There's just so many other perks that work better. And
yeah,
I don't know.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Well said.
I mean, I just don't have, what am I trying to say, Todd? There's more important,
what's going to matter more? Exactly. What's going to matter more?
Exactly.
You having a damage perk that's going to help you kill shit.
Yep.
Or you having a perk that's going to let you get extra, ammo that you have to shoot.
I probably shouldn't be saying this because just in case Bungie's listening, they'll go, oh, yeah. But I haven't really been in any kind of situation where I'm like, oh shit, I can't get to that ammo. What am I going to do? Or I can't get to those orbs of light.
Well, that's the thing. For me, I've run into those situations before doing GMs.
That's the only thing I can think of as a GM. But
exactly. And those are the only times when I really look at putting on things like, shoot to loot. But in a raid,
when it kills
hell no.
Yeah.
I'm just going to run over my shit. I'm just going to be like, hey, there's heavy. Never mind, I'm going to throw myself in the middle of this shit. Like on planets, like, hey, there's ammo right behind the boss.
Yeah.
Guess where I'm going?
Yep. Not only that, not only heavy and orbs, but don't forget your glimmer, guys. Don't forget your glimmer, kids. Got to get that.
Anyway, ambush.
Damn it.
There were certain unintended damage impulses that were causing the ambush origin trait to deactivate.
What?
So they went ahead and fixed that. So now ambush should work fine.
That's in one of those innate perks that I do love. I love ambush.
I have no idea what the hell ambush does. So.
It's on your initial encounter with shooting the gun, it gives you extra damage right off the first bullet.
Neat. Guess what? I forgot to read this perk, and it's because I forgot this perk even existed. Valiant Charge. I forgot this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to skip this.
You know what? You're right, Hazel. These changes. I'm sorry, they're not really moving the bar for me much. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay,
whatever.
Yeah. This is this is the neglected buff. Right here.
Charge.
It's like all the neglected stuff. Bungie's like, you know what? By God, we're going to make them awesome. So.
Initial sword swing. Okay.
Yeah. So Valiant Charge. No idea what the fuck this does. But the perk now deactivates after the initial sword swing. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But that's the thing it does now.
Do how many swords that even have Valiant Charge on it?
I haven't kept a sword in.
We already talked about our feeling about swords, so I guess we should move on.
I've got one sword,
Valiant
maybe.
Charge. No, I don't see any of them with my Valiant Charge on them.
Oh wait, I'm still in D1.
Duelist Trench is good, but no.
So
I haven't seen one yet.
Oh, I've seen them.
Have you?
I have.
Deselect, right?
Delete.
Delete. No.
I do have a sword. I do have a sword of Valiant Charge. What the fuck does it do?
What sword is it on?
The Thin Precipice.
Oh. Okay.
It's the sword from this season.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Receiving damage. Oh, well, this is no wonder I don't fucking use this shit. Receiving damage while guarding temporarily increases sword lunge distance.
Oh. Okay. I don't have any swords with this on it. I don't keep a ton of swords, but I don't have one.
That's amazing.
Chain reaction, chef's kiss on a sword. Outstanding, especially on red bars. But Valiant Charge, yeah, I don't really use that one.
I have 17 swords.
Oh, okay. We're gonna count, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I have 17 of them. Probably
including exotics.
Yeah. I just went to Dim and typed in the word sword.
I've got 13, but 2 of them I need to get rid of because they're duplicates. Iron Banner swords.
Yeah. I have 1, 2, counting my exotics here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll say 6. 7. I have 7 that I would hold on to, and I can delete the others.
I've got 13.
Yeah,
I probably
10.
have at least 2 I can get rid of easily and not even think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of them's the caster, the Temptation's Hook. It's the caster sword. Just because it's a unique. That's the only reason I'm hanging on to it.
Yeah, I have that, and then I have the Soulless Scar from Trials.
I have the Quick Fang because I feel like a ninja when I'm using it on my hunter. You know, you're like stepping
I've got
quick.
the Warlock one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the Warlock
Jagged
one.
Edge. I think it's called Jagged something.
Eternity's Edge.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. But, for the most part, and then I have a sword with Eager Edge, just so I can go far.
You know what weapon really surprised me? It's from Neomuna. The Winter Bite. Man, that's the most fun I've ever had with a glaive. Sending a giant ball that freezes everything and you just come in and clean up with it. That was so much fun. I was using it last night. That's so much fun to use. Big surprise for me this season. Or light year.
Yeah.
So Valiant Charge.
Yeah, Valiant Charge. It does something.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, guarding is a thing you can do in the game. Who knew? But yeah, the only sword that I rarely use is either Lament or Fallen Guillotine.
Yeah, I still have a couple of those. Those are really good.
Yeah.
The old spinning swords.
Yep.
Reminds me of the Destiny 1 exotics that we worked our ass off to get.
Yep. The Hero of Ages, too. That's another one that I have. It's an arc one.
Ages?
That's a spinning sword.
I don't have that one. I probably deleted it. I was like, I got too many swords. That's it. Cutting it off. Sorry. That's all the swords we're letting into the club tonight. Sorry.
Yeah, mine had, my Hero's Edge has one for all. So you figure it's a spinny sword. Mm-hmm. So you just kill like a bunch of shit with it. And then it just goes ham for a 35% damage increase.
Oh, I do have a Hero of Ages.
Yeah, there you go.
I kept it. Cause I look like a damn, like a conqueror from the Middle Ages. It's a badass sword, man. It looks cool. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do use that. I do have that one. I haven't used it in a while, but it's there.
Yeah.
Sitting at 1600 power.
Yep, exactly. Same. Pinkies in the air.
Pinkies in the air.
Yeah. Explosive light. You know what? Basically, I guess, like when you picked up your first orb for the enhanced version, it would give you 2 stacks of explosive light.
What's wrong with that? Isn't it enhanced?
Not that enhanced, apparently. So, enhance. So Bungie fixed it. It's only 1. So, then, you can file this under, no one expected to see this, but no one is really, unexpected to see this either. Chill Clip has been nerfed.
What?
Yeah. So, it now takes 3 shots to freeze some motherfuckers.
Okay. Wow.
That's gonna suck.
That's a lot of ammo, man. And that fusion rifle I use it on.
Yeah.
It's like half the clip.
Yeah. They did throw out here a random fact that Wolfpack rounds no longer trigger this perk. I don't know how the hell that was working, but
okay.
Neat. So yeah, what do you think about these perk changes, man?
I mean, some of them are bug fixes. That's good. I'm happy they're, dotting the I's, crossing the T's there, making sure everything is working as expected. Shoot to loot, I might try to give it a chance and try to use it. But the other stuff, okay. We'll see.
It's in the game.
I'm trying to be nice. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Probably not going to change a world of how I play already.
Yeah.
With the weapons I already have in the game.
Yeah.
Man, I got to get out of this funk, man.
No, I agree with you, man. I mean, they're making a lot of changes.
Got the showcase coming. We should be excited. Okay. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So, to craft or not to craft, here's what's changing. Because Bungie does not care whether you craft or not. Because here's what's changing. So, with crafting. So, Bungie is on to us. They know that we go to Shirochi.
What? Damn streamers.
Yep. Fucking streamers. Fucking Twitch and YouTube bitches. Yeah. So they're on to us. Fun fact to anybody who remembers this, we used to go to the Thrallway in the in the Shattered Throne and do that, and they actually killed it so that you cannot earn progress in those areas anymore.
Why?
Well, they did that like a year ago.
I know, because people were just sitting there, not even playing, just sitting there letting thralls explode and die and farming it. I get that. I mean, at least you should have your hands on the controller, right? Not looking at you, Willem Scream. Not looking at you, buddy. Sorry. Just saying.
I didn't see that video either.
No, not at all.
But so they know that we do that. So you know what? Bungie basically, in a weird lapse of judgment, they decided to go, you know what? How about instead of killing this, we leave it be? But what if we did something really stupid crazy? I'm guessing like this is probably when like marijuana was legalized in Washington state. And then they decided to go like, hey, like here, take a toke of this. Oh, and
we were definitely not getting invited to any Bungie anything. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know. Maybe I'm talking their language.
Maybe if you bring a joint, I don't know.
Hey, you know, it's on the ballot in Ohio coming up.
True.
So
that's right. It's already half in Florida.
So basically they're like, dude, what we need to do is why don't we just boost stuff in all the other places?
Imagine that.
Yeah.
What
and then
epiphany.
they were like, whoa. So yeah. And then they decided to boost basically like the activity completion progress for Crucible, Trials, Dares, Wellspring. Wellspring is still in the game. Gambit. And platinum score completions for Legend and Master Solo Lost Sectors.
Ooh, I like that. That's
sexy.
Hell, I like that. I love Lost Sectors, man.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't read this.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, it is one step forward or 2 steps forward and 1 step
dude,
back.
Come on, you're killing my buzz.
Yeah, it actually deletes an exotic when you do this. No,
what? Don't you do that to me, man. It's hard enough getting the exotic in the first place. Maybe it deletes a chance. Oh, shit.
I kid. All right. All right, Gator?
Yes.
Are you ready for this?
Oh, God. Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. This next part here, it sort of blew my mind a little bit. Okay. So there was a weird bug in the game where basically if you were at like 98% and you did an event or something like this and it would have awarded 25%, you would have gotten the 2% to get to 100%, and then you'd be starting 0 at the next event.
Right.
Well, now that is going to roll over. So now that 25% would go over. So it'd give you 2 for...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a hell of an upgrade.
That's a bug fix.
Oh.
That's what that is.
Damn, really? I never knew that. I was just always like, well, just rounds up to the nearest whole figure, I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because it fucked me a couple times, and I just, yeah. Yeah. It's funny. It's like, I'm the jilted girlfriend where it's like, you motherfuckers. So yeah. So there's that. How about some good-ish news?
I don't trust you anymore on good news.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either.
But let's hear it anyway.
Crafted and enhanced weapons will both receive a new mod slot in their weapon details.
What? I didn't read this.
You can now spend glimmer and enhancement cores to boost the level of the weapon.
Hell yeah, Bungie!
This mod will increase the weapon's level directly, leaving your existing progress bar or your progress towards the next level untouched.
What was that again?
So basically, like, you can buy the level.
Right, with glimmer.
And say that you're at like 98% of the way through, like this one.
It's prorated.
No, it's not.
Oh.
You're buying the next level. So basically you're still at 98%.
So if you're going to buy it when you flip to the next whole number.
Or stop before and then just do something and knock it out.
Yeah.
I mean.
And then buy it to the next full level to get the full effect.
Yep.
What? All right, whatever. I mean, hey, I'm just glad we can use glimmer for something. Uh-oh, hammer alert.
Uh-oh. I heard it too. I was like, so while there is no cap for how far you can boost the weapons level 2, the cost of this boosting will increase relative to the level of the weapon. So you know damn good and well that shit's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, but there's easy ways to farm glimmer out there. It could be resourceful. It depends.
Well, it's not just glimmer, but it's enhancement cores too. Bungie, why?
2 steps
why,
forward,
Bungie? Why do you have to do that, Bungie?
We can't farm enhancement cores other than a gunsmith.
You can get them from deleting weapons.
Oh, God. Don't start. It's random. Very random, let me tell you. Like every 20 weapons, you get 1. All right, I may be exaggerating. Every 8 weapons or 10 weapons, you get 1. That's a lot of sacrifice for a damn enhancement core. So let's see. You can get 4. You can get 12 per day if you do all your gunsmith bounties on all 3 characters every day. You can get 12 per day. Let's see what it costs to go up that next level.
Or, you know damn good and well, it's going to be like at least probably 25 or 50 to get to the end.
No, I wouldn't use it. No, I wouldn't use it. It's not worth it.
Dude,
I'll just go kill stuff in the Crucible.
Exactly. This is not meant to be this is not meant to be the way that you do it.
I don't
This is meant to be... Stan, who's this for?
Who's this for? There you go. There's the soundbite.
Yeah. You want to know who this is for? This is for the whales out there who are
guess.
sitting on a ton of materials that don't want to waste their time.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm like, how many enhancement cores do I have? And I'm like,
I only got, I think, 1,000. I think I got 1,000.
Yeah. I'm at 779. And
Just so you know, kids, $9.99 maxes out, but you can start a whole new pile in your inventory.
Yeah. Hey, Gator.
Oh, God. How many you got?
I'm at $7.79. But I still have 394 finest matter weave.
Ooh.
So, for anybody who doesn't know, you
That's
can convert your finest matter weave into enhancement cores.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I already used all mine. I still got the what is it? The dust or the crumbs or whatever. I can still use that. I still have a few of those left.
What? The Rainmakers?
459 Rainmakers still.
Yeah, I'm at 162 and
I've got 1,000. I've got 1,039 enhancement cores, and I worked hard for those.
I have more enhancement cores for you than you. That is something.
Wow. And I do the gunsmith bounties. Go figure.
Can I tell you the last time I touched a gunsmith bounty?
No. Oh my God. You know, they've done a lot of good things with the gunsmith. The fact that that's a vendor that you can level up to get materials and really good stuff. I love Gunsmith. If they could do all the vendors that way, I'd be back. Cranking out Crucible bounties again, knowing that I could level shit up. Well, they took it away.
I would actually do that too. I would probably be doing a lot more bounties if it actually like leveled up, you know.
Here's an idea, Bungie. You want us to run more strikes? You want us to be more involved with the bounties for Vanguard, Gambit. God, talk about needing some attention. Gambit and Crucible.
Gambit.
Yeah, I heard there's a game called Gambit.
It's dead. It's dead.
It's not dead yet. Come on now.
Dude,
they're going to bring back another map. All right, we're not going down that hole. We're not going down that.
It's dead. It's DED. Dead.
I knew you were going to take my line. But, you know, if I knew that when I did these bounties, it would add XP to the bar that gives me cool stuff from these vendors like the gunsmith does, imagine that. I'd be playing them a lot more. I can tell you that. But I don't, you know, I get my, 8 to get my Bright Dust for the week and I'm out. I mean, we're gamers, man. It's a looter shooter game. If there's no reason to do it, we're not going to do it.
Where?
Simple as that.
Gambit's dead. I'm sorry. So, okay, I do have to read this. Sorry. I do have to read this next part here.
Okay.
So, weapon usage is meant to be the main path for increasing a weapon's level.
Sure. Part of the fun of it.
Yeah. So, however, with the restrictions of how many weapons you can level at a time and the always increasing expansion to the amount of weapons that have a level,
true,
we wanted to provide an alternative method of leveling that allows for both the jump starting of a crafted weapon and also the ability to level a larger amount of weapons stockpiled in your inventory. We do not want the leveling boosting cost to feel prohibitive. However, we do want players to have to make choices over which weapons they want to boost. So,
okay.
I get it. I do. I mean, cause I've got crafted weapons like everybody else does that, are still at level 1 or level 0.
Yep.
You know?
I guess it's another option. It's going to be an expensive option. How much it costs, that's what it's going to depend on for me. If it's 25 enhancement cores, I'm out.
Well, no, it's not going to be 25 originally. It's probably going to be like
once you get to a certain level,
1 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 2.
Gotcha. Increasingly goes up.
Exactly.
And for the new players out there asking, well, what level should I get it to, Gator? 15 to level 21 on most weapons. If you can get in that range, you can unlock all the enhanced perks. But you better have some money.
No.
What?
No. Don't you dare tell a new player to do this shit.
Why not? If they want to do it and it's in the game, it's in the game. If a new player comes in and says, oh, this is my gun, I'm going to craft it. I just got this thing over here in the throne world. I'm going to craft my first weapon. This is so cool. For those people.
No, I wouldn't even
for the
tell
other new
them.
players, there's this thing called weapon crafting. And don't worry about it right now. There you go. Is that
pretty
cover
much,
it, Hazel?
pretty much.
All right.
Pretty much, yeah. Because, yeah, I mean, with weapon crafting, I mean, that's the other thing too, is don't get attached to weapons, because Bungie's gonna nerf shit, they're gonna, like, buff shit, and then before you know it, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I used to use that weapon. Huh. Oh well. And you're gonna be on to the next new hotness.
Or you can store it in the 600 slots you have at the tower.
Yeah, and not use it.
Save it for a rainy day. That's the way I look at it. Otherwise, I gotta
use it.
I gotta clean my vault soon.
Yeah, motherfucker, tell me about it. I'm at 598.
Damn, I never thought you'd be there, man. You're Mr. Practical in this game.
I'm at 598, and all of my like tunes have like at least 13.
Oh, all mine are filled. All the pockets are full. The vault's maxed out. I'm always playing this dance of, okay, I'm going to have to throw this weapon over to this character so I can move this weapon out of the vault back into my character. It's a dance. It's a dance.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
All right.
So there is that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. Crafting economy changes, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Another change we are making is that resonant and harmonic alloys will be deprecated.
Thank you.
As a required material, and will no longer be obtained during a dismantle starting in Season 22. Yay!
It's a little late, but yes, I'm glad that you don't have to save up these special materials from raid-only weapons to be able to craft more raid weapons. Kind of defeats the purpose.
Meh,
all right.
Sure, whatever.
We'll see how this works.
Yep. We are planning on removing these materials entirely from the game at some point in the future, but that would involve pulling someone from a task that would be more, important. And
it's all right. You guys work on that next game.
Kidding.
Oh, shit.
I got jokes.
I walked right into
that. Until then, your remaining materials, including legendary shards, will be available to be exchanged for Glimmer at Rahul in the tower. Tell him hi for us.
Okay. Get rid of that article.
Yeah.
So much.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. Rahul.
Yeah. Including legendary shards are going to be available at Rahul.
Wait a minute. Shut your mouth. Did you really just say that? No, I got to go back.
Just say
I got to open it back up. I think you're messing with me. I got to go back and look at this article again. You're fucking
all
with me,
right.
aren't
Well,
you?
while you're looking at it, I'm going to finish up here with Neomuna.
Okay.
Weapon pattern extractions.
Uh-huh.
So, acquisition. So, basically, Bungie knows that it's a shit show when it comes to getting these, and they're making it easier to get the deep sight weapons for the Neomuna weapons and Throne World weapons too. So, that's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm still looking. What? Wait a minute.
While you're looking, I'm gonna move on to the next thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Kate 6 moments. Bungie wants to know what your favorite ones are. Let them know. Live, laugh, and weapons. Oh, there's the developer insight. My bad. There we go. Special delivery. A special delivery kiosk will be located in the tower. The new addition is an easy access vendor that players can interact with when chatting up Master Rahul and Banshee. Deliveries you can expect to snag from this vendor include stuff from the Bungie Foundation, Twitch drops, Bungie rewards, digital deluxe, and collector's editions, stuff like that. Easy. Okay. So, almost to the end of the season. Limited time run through. Make sure you do all your shit, grab your stuff, all that good jazz. Okay. One other thing here. Well, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and finish this out, and then we'll go on to the next thing. So, shit's broken. I'm sorry, whoops. Upcoming regional pricing update, due to, price adjustments and currencies and whatnot. They're going to be balancing out pricing. So there you go. And that'll start on September 6th. Shit's broken.
There it is.
Destiny 2 will be brought offline at 7:15 a.m. on the 22nd. It should be back online at, basically 10 a.m., but players will be able to actually log in at 11 a.m.
No,
10 a.m. 10 a.m. will be playable.
I'm looking for the
What?
statement you said. It just says your remaining materials will be available to be exchanged for Glimmer. I didn't see anything.
Oh, it didn't say legendary shards?
Damn you. I'm looking through this. I'm like, I don't see legendary shards anywhere. I thought maybe they did a good thing here. Son of a bitch. That's all right. Payback's a bitch.
Gotcha.
God damn it. I had it going, man. I was getting excited.
I know I did.
I was going to head to roll next
season.
season.
Great. It was great. You know what?
Yeah.
When I first read this, I just saw that piece and I was like, oh, it's a great place to just tease Gator about
I hear him
legendary
thinking,
shards.
I'm thinking Destiny snuck that in on me. And you son of a bitch. Oh, God. I was excited, man. Jeez.
Good times. All right. Movies. Art. And an I should go from Hippie.
This is Totten Mullet. You're listening to Guardian Downcast.
All right, Hazel. Artifact Perks preview for Season 22. And, hey, don't forget, we got to talk about Joe before we leave tonight.
How could I ever forget Joe?
Of course. Wow. Okay. Well, what's going on with all this, man?
Okay. So, quick overview of the artifact perks here. So, anti-barrier auto rifle.
Good.
Is going to be a thing for next season.
See, it was, Scout Rifle. Is it Scout Rifle this season? I think it was Scout.
No, it's auto again.
Oh, so I like it. Perfect. I like auto.
Nah.
Scout was
It's
the
okay.
best.
Piercing bowstring. It's going to help with anti-barrier. Anti-barrier bow? I like that one.
I've just never used it. Too many other weapons that are more powerful. I mean, bows are powerful. I know.
Yeah. Unstoppable Scout.
Okay.
That'll be nice.
I'm used to this one. I love this one. It's my favorite.
Yeah, it's a whole lot better than what it is this season. With hand cannon and glaive.
Yeah, if I don't have my Crimson on, it's like, ugh.
Yeah, it's rough.
Who uses hand cannons in PvE, you know?
Yeah, well, we will be actually, because it's Overload hand cannon season.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Unstoppable Fusion as well.
Okay. That'll be good.
Sure. But yeah, that overload hand cannon is going to be rough.
That's the only overload perk? Oh, that's guts.
No, there's another one. It's later on though.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure if that's any better though.
Oh.
So Arc and Strand Siphon combo.
Okay.
Then we have Solar Strand Siphon combo.
Look at that. They got all three of them.
What?
They got Void, Solar, and Arc.
Where the fuck is Stasis?
What? What's Stasis? Sorry.
The shit. So yeah, Void and Strand Siphon combo. Origin perk specialization. So that's going to be basically greatly improves the benefits.
Ooh, and redacted. Another origin perk coming.
Oh, yeah. Diviner's discount. All scavenger mods are discounted.
That's going to be big. Be doubling up those scavenger mods. Now, if I could do something with the scout mods.
Scavenger mods. I'm like, for real?
What? You got to have your scavengers on, man. Even when you're raiding. But the scout mod, see, you use a scavenger mod, it gives you, when it becomes available for you, it becomes available for your whole team. It's better than Aeons.
I don't know. I barely, if ever, use scavenger mods.
Really? I use heavy all the time.
Yeah,
in raids.
Well, it's not really heavy. It's just whatever your element is.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay. That took a little bite out of it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I was thinking of like heavy scavenger. It says all scavenger mods, though. Am I looking at the right thing here?
Dude.
Hold on, let me look it up.
God.
Oh, okay.
It's all by element now.
All right.
Yeah. Thanatotic tangles. Strand weapon final blows have a chance to generate a tangle. This is column 3.
Yeah.
Origin perk specialization 2. Weapons with those perks are always overcharged.
Okay, that could be pandy.
Elemental orbs void. While using a void subclass, void weapon final blows have a chance to spawn a void elemental orb. Void orbs can be thrown to create void explosions that make enemies damages volatile.
You can pick the orbs up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Arc is the next one. Elemental Orbs Arc. Killing something within Arc subclass. Basically lets you grab an Arc Orb and throw it, and it jolts things.
Wait a minute.
So,
Didn't we have the war mine things that we could throw? Didn't they get rid of those? Because they were too powerful?
no, they got rid of them because, well, they were too powerful, then they nerfed them, and then they got rid of them, and now we have these.
Okay.
Which are basically the same thing, sort of. So, or at least similar perks to what some of them were doing.
Okay.
All kind of actually rolled into one. Elemental Orb Solar is going to be the same thing for Solar, except it scorches things.
That's going to be fun to use, man. I can't wait to use those.
That's going to be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Overload Machine Guns.
Okay. I can use this. Overload champions are the worst, man. Especially in a GM.
But the thing is, though, is you can just use the Arc Orbs.
There you go.
And shock and jolt them with that, and then that stuns them.
Wouldn't it work for Void, too? With Weakening? Doesn't Weakening stagger them? I thought they changed it.
Void Suppression does.
Okay.
Stasis slow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So, Overload Machine Guns. Then we have Elemental Fury. While stunned, champions take bonus damage from your abilities and elemental orb damage. I have a feeling they're going to be leaning into the elemental orb thing.
Yeah, where's these orbs coming from? Okay. Apparently from my gun.
Well, yeah. Well, especially if it matches your subclass, basically.
God, I hope I don't lose this bet. I really want to use my Warlock next season.
Yeah.
Void everywhere.
Communal pickups. When an ally destroys or picks up your Tangle or Elemental Orb, the Tangle cooldown is reduced by 5 seconds and you gain bonus damage with weapons matching your subclass for 10 seconds.
Okay.
They really, really want you to use the same weapon in subclass.
Sounds like it.
Okay, refreshing pickups. Picking up a Tangle or Elemental Orb grants energy to your least powered ability.
Okay. That's okay, I guess.
So you figure you pick up an orb that you see on the ground, it, grants energy to your least powered ability, and
They didn't kill shit with it.
Well, or it, makes them volatile, jolt, or scorches them. But also, it grants basically a Tangle cooldown and a damage bonus to your ally, to the person who shot it.
It's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, this is intricate.
That's
Semi-auto striker. If you have fewer than 2 stacks of armor charge, rapid precision shots with bows, snipers, and scout rifles generate an armor charge.
That's going to be good too.
No.
You don't think so?
Rapid precision shots?
Scout rifle. Yeah, I know. Bows and snipers. Yeah, I know. That's more. Stuff
bows are going to be easy. Scouts are going to be okay, but snipers are going to be damn near impossible.
The flinch is so crazy on snipers, even in PvE. Good luck.
Yeah.
But scout rifles that'll work. I immediately went straight to scout rifles when you said that. Because I'm like, okay, bows, I don't use enough. Snipers, good luck. And scout rifles, okay. Scout rifles that will actually work. You can easily get rapid 2 or 3 precision shots from a scout rifle.
I don't know. These mods so far,
but you get
these are not sexy to me.
The thing about armor charge though is you don't have to go pick it up. It's automatically applied. I love that. That might be. I don't know. Look out for that one. It might work.
It might work.
Just
there you go. That's a good.
Sorry, that wasn't selling it hard enough. But
it might work
for snipers. Nah, probably not. But if you have a scout rifle in PvE, that might be nice.
Lightweight bow.
Your bow. Yeah. Go play Peter Pan.
All right.
Play with your bow.
Now, awkward.
What?
So everybody's favorite time is the last column for artifact perks. There's always like one that's just like bananas. So let's see if we can find out which one that'll be.
Let's do it.
All right. Monochromatic Maestro. This one's coming back. This is dealing elemental ability damage increases matching weapon damage, and elemental weapon damage increases matching ability damage. Bonus granted is 10% for 5 seconds.
Okay. Elemental. Okay, so I damage someone with my powered melee, increases my matching weapon damage, and then in turn will give me elemental damage again if I have the ability. That is back.
Yeah,
that's a little confusing.
That increases your ability damage.
All that for 10%. Okay.
But it's a passive thing, though.
It's passive, and it can be loopable. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, definitely loopable.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially if you have like what's that one perk, elemental capacitor or something like that, where like you throw a grenade and it gives your primary weapon that ability.
Yeah.
Or that.
No, that's passive. All you have to have is like if you have avoid ability and you have that perk on your gun, it just throws your stability into distress.
No, I'm talking about something else.
Oh,
the one that
you mean elemental
gives
capacitor.
It. Okay, maybe it's not elemental capacitor.
That's definitely passive.
Yeah, no, because there's one that's basically like you throw a grenade and you damage something with it, and then it will go ahead and give you it makes your primary weapon, your kinetic weapon, the same element as your
osmosis.
Grenade. Ah, yeah, that is what it is.
It's osmosis. I've hardly used that, man. Be interesting to see.
I don't even have a weapon with it.
I think I won just to have it.
Yeah. Okay. So, that's a good one. Definitely loopable. Things like that.
Okay.
Next one. Rapid Fire Ranger. Rapid precision hits made from long range weaken the target.
Potential?
No.
No?
Rapid precision hits? That means you gotta, like, rattle off multiple precision hits.
From long range, too, don't forget.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, granted, that goes hand in hand with semi-auto striker.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was thinking my scout rifle again when he said that.
Well, yeah, but how many precision hits are you going to be getting?
With a scout rifle, it's very easy to do. It is, especially in PvE. The enemies just sit there. But now in Crucible, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, what about Elemental Embrace? This one sounds new. And saucy. Subclass elemental buffs grant you bonus recovery and damage resistance against combatant attacks of the matching element type.
My head hurts.
It's not sexy.
My head hurts.
It's not sexy. Why?
Matching element, and you got to be on 1 foot and jump 3 times, and you know what I'm saying? I understand it has a potential to be powerful, but it's making me play a really strange way here.
Yeah.
Subclass ML buffs. Okay, buffs. Grant you bonus recovery. Good. Damage resistance. Good. So this is a survivability element against combatant attacks, but it has to be of the same element type. I have no control over that. Okay.
Well, you do. You just have to know what you're fighting.
Yeah. You got to walk in front of the right one. I'm just saying. Oh, wait a minute. That one's solar. Hold on. I can't use it yet. Hold on. Where's the void guy?
Can you take this one?
Where's the void guy? No, not you. Not you. You see that one right there? Yeah, that one? No, not that one. Go up higher. That guy. That's the guy can give me the, you know what I'm saying? Come on. I'm probably being a little too jaded here, but that's just great. A lot of work, man. That's what I think about. Okay, in a real world situation here, playing, and I always think of a GM. I'm thinking, okay, how would I need to get this to perk? To proc, I mean. Yeah. And that's what I'd have to do. I have no control over what's shooting at me. I don't know. That one's not floating my boat.
Let me just say, you don't want to use that in a GM anyway.
Yeah.
Because pretty much if you get hit in a GM, you're pretty much dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
hey, but was it a matching subclass?
I don't know.
Hey, I'm dead, but it's buff.
Map.
I got the buff. I'm dead though.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Exactly.
What's up, Guardians? I'm PP Pipe, and you're checking in to Guardian Downcast.
Elemental munitions. Let's see if this one's sexy.
Okay.
Combatant final blows with tangles or elemental orbs have a chance to drop special or heavy ammo.
Oh, that's sexy. Yeah, I'll be using that in raids.
Well, obviously.
Elemental orbs, man. That's going to be, I think, what was it?
But that means that you're going to have to be using that subclass.
Yeah, that's true.
And the weapon with that.
No, it says tangles or elemental orbs have a chance to drop.
So that means you're using stasis. Or strained, I mean.
No, it says final. No, because you have solar arc and void as far as the elemental orbs, right? So if you have one of those attached and you're using, let's just say I have void, I don't know, elemental orb. Okay. I shoot with my void weapon. I throw that elemental orb. It has a chance to drop special or heavy ammo, and it depends how much of a chance that is, and only Bungie knows. It could. That's all right. Okay. We'll see.
I think you talked yourself out.
I think I did. The more I thought about it, I was like, doesn't Scout and Scavenger work the same way? Kind of. I don't have to worry about weapon. Anyway, I don't know. What do you think?
That's a good point.
I don't know. What do you think? Is there any upside there? I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure, I guess. I mean, I'll just say this. I mean, the battlefield had better be littered to fuck with these elemental orbs.
Yeah, don't be stingy, Bungie. Just let us have fun. It's the last year, right?
Who knows? Brent, how about this one? This could be the sexy.
All right, here we go.
Okay. All right. Frenzied Stacks. Your armor charges grant bonus damage to your thrown tangles or elemental orbs. Your armor charge now decays over time.
How many are these? 5 of them? I think I'm going to go number 1 there, Alex. Monochromatic Maestro is probably going to be the winner. Why am I not excited? Where's the one that just, I press the button and everything dies? Where's that one?
Yeah. Yeah. You mean like lightning strike twice like this season?
Yeah, there were some really fun ones this season, man. Even had some good void ones.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but that's the thing I noticed that they don't have this season is like, or next season, I mean, is like last season and this season, they kind of gave you like a build.
I feel like I'm that kid at Christmas that opens up this present that he thinks is going to be something it's not. But then he throws the box down and looks around and goes, is that it? You know? Is that it? I mean, are they keeping any from us or is this the actual artifact? Are they teasing us? This is it? Oh.
This is it.
Okay, so what this, just my take here is, if this was me next season, I'm going to load up on all my Unstoppables and all my Solar and Strand, all the Origin specializations. I'm going to load up on all these Elemental Orb things. I'm going to just get all 3 of those real quick and get my basic stuff in the first column. And I'm not really going to worry about maybe Overload Machine because I don't want to use a hand cannon. And then I'm probably going to not worry about those others. Man, this is the first season. I'm kind of bummed. They usually are so powerful, these 2nd and 3rd rows. I mean, these 3rd and 4th rows, right? Well, I mean, what's your take
4th
here?
and 5th, but yeah.
You're
right.
What are you saying here?
You're right completely. I mean, one thing I noticed though is that they are not giving us a discounted like melee or discounted discipline.
That was big. I love that this season. That's not going to be
last season. Yeah, no, it's.
It was nice for builds.
I get discounted scavs. I'm like, bitch, I don't use scavs
anyway.
anyway.
I am now. Because they're discounted.
It's just not worth it.
Watch. It'll be. I'll have that. I'll go ahead and buy that. Looking at it here, the Diviner's discount, all scavenger mods. I'll put like triple heavy scavenger mods on, and it'll be bugged. Yeah, it'll get like less because I use 3 instead of 2.
Well, it'll be diminishing returns.
Oh, I know that, but it should still be it should be additive, right? Whatever 2 was, it should be at least a little better.
Slightly.
But it always seems like it's bugged if you use too many of them or something. It's just been in the past.
Yeah. They call it diminishing returns.
Okay. But you're still getting a little bit plus. So let's just say, okay, I got 1 scavenger mod, right? Okay, I get the standard amount of luck right there, right? All right, so I add another scavenger mod, so it should give me like a little more extra luck that's going to drop. But if I put 3 on, then we're talking, man. We should probably have a pretty good chance of that type of. Okay.
All right. So I hear your point. All right. And now I'm going to raise you this. Okay. So what's more valuable? You running 2 or 3 scavs to get heavy.
Right.
Or you running recuperation, where basically you pick up an orb and it gives you health each time.
Right.
Better already. So you pick up 1 orb still, and it could give you health. It can, regenerate your shield. I'm sorry. Recuperation gives you health. Better already regenerates your health. Innervation basically gives you grenade cooldown.
These are
invigorate.
Yep.
Yeah, all of this from 1 orb. You could put 3 of these damn things on.
And this is on your class item, right? These are class item mods.
No, this is your legs, just like the scavs.
Oh, that's right.
So, I mean,
you got a good point. I can't argue against that. Those are instantaneous, and all these are chances.
Talking about surges either.
Oh, that's right.
So, I mean,
it's competing with a lot of mods there, isn't it?
yeah. And you know what? I'm sorry, but I'm not going to fucking do it.
I might not be now either, because according to Bell, I don't use my, what do they call those mods? The burn mods? Shit.
The surges?
The surge mod. I never use the right ones. I'll switch a weapon and I'll forget to switch the surge mod. And I want everybody to be like, why is everyone's DPS so much higher than mine? Well, do you have your surge mods on? Yeah, it's for the wrong element. So yeah, Bell has to keep after me.
Admit that.
Nah, it's alright.
Especially on a podcast.
That's fine. I'm fine with it. It's just a lot to keep up with. Anyway. Yeah. Change your surge mods is all I'm saying. We need to change your weapon element. I don't know. What are you giving this? What are you giving this on a report card?
Oh,
all right. Not a report card. Just overall feeling.
Well, I mean, I can give it a report card grade. I mean, okay. So one, I mean, there's a couple of things that we don't know. You know, what's the drop rate on the elemental orbs?
True.
How impactful are they going to be?
Is it like Warmind cells? Is it going to be almost automatic, or is it going to be, man, I've shot this thing 5 times, killed 5 things, I haven't seen an orb yet?
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I'm going to give it a C for right now, just because, well, I mean, maybe a D even, because there's nothing sexy.
I mean,
you know,
if we're comparing it to the last 2 seasons, which we have to compare it to something here to give it some kind of basis. The last 2 seasons, artifacts were sexy as hell, man. These are kind of, I don't know. I'll give it a C- because I'm not really sure. It's going to depend on, like you said, these elemental orbs they're putting into the game. If it's automatic like the Warmind cells were, or is it going to be, are you going to be waiting around for an orb to fall?
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is don't forget that they did reduce the cooldown on tangles as well. So, I mean, that could be something.
I think it might be related.
I mean,
okay.
Well, they don't have elemental orb strand.
True.
So
it's basically going to be the same thing as a strand tangle, just in a different color, different package, probably. That's what it looks like.
No, I'm thinking it's going to be one of those like orb of power that's going to be like red tinted or.
Oh, okay. Like when you kill the nightmares in the lost sectors, the little red glowy orb, like a fire orb.
No, not like a fire sprite. There was one of the seasonal events where they dropped like the orbs that you could pick up. Do you remember those?
Oh yeah. That was the Halloween event, wasn't it? Am I thinking
I don't know
that?
if it's the Halloween one, or I don't think so. No, the Halloween was candy, and I think it was like one of the something like dawning or that's cookies, but it was one of the seasonal things.
Okay,
and it was like I think it was solstice from a couple of years back.
Okay,
that like you killed something and then it blew up into like a bunch of like orbs.
Yes, and this year's didn't they have it this year too?
No, they had solstice, but not like that.
Oh, that's right. All right.
So
yeah, C- until I know more.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a D. I'm going to give it the D.
Well, I'm the optimist and the shill, so
yeah, there you go. You're the optimist, and you give it a C-.
I'll give it a half a grade higher.
Yeah,
that's being generous.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not like sold on all this shit.
All right, fair enough. Okay, so now that we know all of that,
yeah, can I just go on record and say something here?
Shit, okay. Go ahead.
So you gotta think, okay? I mean, Bungie released a state of the game, and that was tone deaf,
yeah,
and everything else. They have been under fire for months now since Astrocross threw out his video.
Mm-hmm.
Player engagement seemingly has dropped more because of just stuff like, there's not much to do kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then they release a stinker of an artifact.
Yeah. not a good look.
This isn't. Yeah, they don't need this right now. They need something stupid overpowered that's going to make people be like, hey, you know what? This makes the game easy as shit, but it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wonder where this is coming from, but this is probably predetermined long ago. I don't know, these elemental what do they call them? Orbs. I mean, this may be a hit, man. People may just be destroying stuff left and right with them. We don't know anything about it, so
they're not going to be destroying kind of thing.
Well, at least
the only one that can do destroy is going to be the scorch ones,
right?
The others are just going to make shit volatile.
It's an easy way to proc, your weaken, your what is it? Your radiant and jolt.
Yeah,
situations.
Jolt, volatile, and scorch.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to keep my mind open on those. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, they need a strand one that's going to string shit up.
That would be cool.
Granted, they're nerfing strand, but it could still work.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I mean,
I would like to say I'm on the fence, but I'm not even on the fence. I'm just like,
dude, I know we were it was probably our first negative episode in a long time with the state of the game. I'm really trying to be positive here and look at what's coming up here, but this, other than the elemental orb thing, which is still a mystery, this isn't getting me very excited.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's going to be so much pressure on Bungie on that showcase, and I've heard it's only 45 minutes long. That worries me a bit.
That's actually like 15 minutes longer than I thought it was going to be.
Really? I thought I heard 45 minutes.
I don't know.
Because it's starting at 9 and they're going to open the floodgates at 10. That's only an hour, and there's probably be a little pregame, little reminiscing, and maybe probably someone come in and host and talk it out a little before that.
Well, that's going to be Joe, and
yeah.
He said Dan, I believe, in his...
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know who the fuck Dan is.
Dan.
Okay.
Shit, wouldn't it be awesome if it was Dan Findy?
That would be amazing.
That guy would definitely hype things up. Good guy. Yeah, I mean, I gotta give it not to beat a dead horse here, I gotta give it a C-, because I don't really know, comparing it to what we had this season and last season, I really like having those discount mods on my elemental stuff. That was really nice. I relied on that.
Yeah. And your legs are a hot commodity.
There's a lot going into those.
Surge, you got, elemental charge where you collect like a fire sprite or some shit like that, and you get an armor charge from doing just that. And then you get, stacks on stacks. You got all those like orb things. Yeah.
Well, at least it's going to create some new builds that, the folks that make builds for us out there that can start testing and we can see what works. They're going to have I think they're going to have a little bit more of a mountain to climb this season, though, on finding something that's going to work really well. Maybe.
Yeah, that's not already in the system.
Sorry, Native. Yeah. You have your work cut out for you, bud. Yeah. Sorry, Mactix. Sorry, Mac.
Yeah.
Plunder the booty.
Yeah, there's going to be like copy paste. There we go.
There you go. All right. Well, you know what? I need to top my coffee off real quick. I need to get in a better mood here. Let's take a slight break here, and we'll be right back and see what Joe's up to.
Hey, this is Admiral Nips from Potato Thumbs Podcast. You are listening to Guardian Downcast with two of the most beautiful people in the whole wide world. Like what you like and don't apologize.
Hazel, before we go, Joe Blackburn went on Twitter
he did a
and
thing.
put out a video, for us.
he did a thing. He did a thing.
Yeah, he did.
So, with this thing, basically, he went on to Twitter and said, "Hey," or I'm sorry, X. My bad.
Oh yeah, get it right.
Sorry. I'm old. So yeah, he went out and says, "Hey, trying something different. Y'all have 15 minutes to chat."
Yeah.
And collectively, the Destinyverse went, "X fucking excuse me?" And yeah. So everybody showed up, and Joe's like, "Hey, that he basically took it all on the chin. He said that he was sorry for the state of the game, that he basically has been head down, and same with everybody else. Everybody's been working on the final shape, and it basically that the state of the game didn't pass the test that it should have."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an understatement.
So yeah. He took it all on the chin. He said that he's to blame for it, and he apologized. I'm like, damn.
It was very
okay.
It was very kind of like, screw the production. I'm going to just go to my office and just get this done.
Yeah. At home. I mean,
Yeah.
there was.
He had a nice mic, by the way.
Exactly.
It's a good mic. Sorry. I'm a mic nerd.
My God.
Sorry.
Well, he better have a nice mic for as much as he gets paid, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, but never mind.
So, he talked about, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4 different things.
Mm-hmm.
So the first thing he talked about was the showcase. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, what he said, and then we're going to react to it piece by piece.
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, the first thing he talked about was the showcase. And with the showcase, he said that basically that the showcase, to put it bluntly, is if you're listening to a podcast, if you are watching the video on X, if you're a fan like that the showcase, you may not get much from it besides a little bit of hype.
That's why I'm worried.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's not going to go into too many like granular topics, and it's not going to talk about other like revamps and things like this. Now, he did mention that Xur is getting a kind of like a makeover.
Okay.
And there's going to be some HUD improvements as well. So we're going to be able to see, more stuff and more targeted things that we want to see in our HUD.
That's good.
Yeah. And then he did say that the live service of Destiny 2 will evolve after the final shape.
That perked my ears up a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a weird thought. I don't know if they're going to do a subscription, but I think they might go back to the old model of
DLCs. Oh man, I like this. I like the seasonal bar.
I don't know.
Dude, that drives a lot of activity.
I don't know.
We're looking into it too far here, but that could happen.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Why would they do
what
that?
If they do that? What if they do the DLCs, but they do it like with the seasonal aspect to it? So basically, you have a 300 or 400 or 500 even streak on your season pass bar.
Oh, hell yeah! Yes, please. Can I have another? Can we go past 500? I know people out there I've seen are at 1,000. Crazy numbers. I know one. I know one that's in my clan right now.
Exactly. And in GDC too.
No.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a temporary member.
Yep. Just passing through.
Yep.
So it says here, Joe, along with Dan, Destiny 2's GM, will be live on set for a post-show Q&A answering some important questions.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
So yeah, that's kind of interesting. What do you think about this showcase part?
Yeah,
We've kind of
similar fashion to last year. So they're gonna, someone like a personality like D Flawless or someone will be there to kind of be a conduit, maybe.
Yeah. So what do you think about this so far? I mean, the showcase piece. I mean, it's made for the widest audience possible, apparently.
That sounds like if they're not going to talk about a lot of the, like they say here, the granular stuff, that may be backing even more of our bet that it's going to be a rah-rah session for Final Shape. Come on and join in. And that's it. Have fun, everybody. The season's now open. So, and then that 20-second little what the fuck?
No, it's going to be way more than 20 seconds now, man.
No way, dude. I think it's the opposite. But what I'm reading here, it's telling me that it's going to be a pump-up session for Final Shape the next season. And then, peace out. And they're going to answer questions afterwards like they did last time. But they're going to be vague as hell. They'll be vague as hell if it's anything relating to the future after Final Shape. See, here's the thing, man. I want to know more about the future after Final Shape than I do about Final Shape right now.
I mean, the Final Shape to me is like, we know you've already got my money for that.
Yeah, we already know what's going to happen. Well, we think we know what's going to happen, but what we want to know, Joe, what's happening after it? Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
What's under the box, man?
Yeah. I've got a feeling it's going to be.
Don't hurt me, man. Come on. My expectations are so high right now. Let Joe crush him. Don't you do it.
I'm not going to crush them. I'm just saying that I think that they're going to talk about, the live service aspect of it, like evolving more than just 20 seconds.
Well, they said they will be discussing it. Okay. We'll see.
So, yeah.
Well, that's
20
good.
seconds.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Oh,
20 seconds. I'm going to start that timer, bud.
Fuck me. Hey, if it's within 5 seconds, I'm still winning.
No, no.
Come on, dude.
That's not what I said. I specifically tailored my response to.
Let me go get my Titan.
Let's get
to work on them.
Anything other than 20 seconds. So it could be, they couldn't even talk about it. If they don't even talk about it, I still win.
My Titan's over there just collecting dust. He's
Not
still
for
got his
long.
pirate helmet on from how many seasons ago? I pulled him out of mothballs today, getting a few bounties, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember that helmet. That was a fun helmet. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. I'm not too excited about the showcase now. I mean, when he especially called out that people who are watching this video and like it's not for them. I'm like,
in other words, streamers and YouTube creators, we're talking to you.
No, he's talking to anybody who follows Twitter,
diehard.
or X for that matter.
The solid diehard Destiny players that want to know they want to. Yeah,
but that's the people that
keep their game going, right? Wouldn't you want to talk to those people? And
no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
No.
Okay.
No. They're dragging the lake to see who they can dig up.
Oh, wow.
To get this.
Yeah, but those players don't stick around. Not many of them, anyway.
It's not about that, man. It's about the money.
Right. Sorry. Forgot about that. All right. So, Broad, you know what? I'm just going to hang out with our friends in the Discord that day.
Yeah.
Just have a good time.
Exactly.
I may be drinking early, just letting you know.
I think I may be too. All right. Well, hey, the next thing Joe talks about is Crucible.
Okay.
This can't be bad, right?
I'm going to reserve judgment.
Okay. So, Joe basically acknowledges that, hey, one map every year is not going to do it.
No, it's not.
And then he said goodbye. No. So yeah, then he says, hey, he's like, hey, one map a year is not going to do it. he tried to do a map like this junction where it could be like for everything.
Right. I saw how they could do that.
And in the process of it trying to do everything, it did nothing. And everybody fucking hated it. And it was, probably the most least liked map.
But okay. It was
in
just
the entire
Frontier.
game.
It's just Frontier. It was just redesigned. A Frontier. Which was a very fun map for me in Destiny 1. The bridge map, Frontier.
Yeah.
That was a great map, man.
This wasn't Frontier.
It was very similar to that kind of map.
What the fuck are you talking about? Frontier was a way better map than this.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I won't split hairs on it, but yeah,
I actually
don't.
lost.
I don't hate Disjunction. It has its areas where it's fun, but it
has its areas where it's not.
There's
fun.
just something about it, man. I don't even think anybody uses those under floor areas. I'm the only one that's ever running underneath there. That's wasted.
Because everybody else wants the map to be over.
I guess.
Wants the match to be over.
I guess. Yeah, okay. So not one more map. Just not one map.
Yeah.
Well, we heard last week, right, that they're going to bring out a new Vex map for this season. So
they're going to bring yeah, exactly. So yeah, they're going to bring out a new Vex map. It's going to, be everybody's, hopes and dreams and whatnot. So there's that. And Joe says, hey, you know what? We need to do better. So he said that they're going to focus on a map pack.
I love it. Just like Call of Duty. I love it.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't say how many maps are going to be in there.
It's very vague.
I'm guessing 3 to 5, possibly.
That's probably it. That's what they used to do when you're going back to the old DLC days.
You can't go with what they used to do.
All right.
Unfortunately. I mean, I'm sorry to say it like that, but I mean, this is a brand new ball game.
I guess so.
So there's like so much I want to say here. So, okay. So with this, I mean, it's maps. They said that not all maps are going to do everything. So that was kind of an interesting concept. So basically, like, you could get a map and, I mean, it could just be, it could be something that's only going to be for maybe trials. Or it could be something that's just going to be like close range or just going to be long range. Something like this. And it's going to be a lot of, it's going to be different, I feel, than anything that we've had.
Really? They're probably going to bring some reprise maps. They took away from us. Now they're going to add those back in and pat themselves in the back. Why did you remove them in the first place? But that being said,
no, I don't think so. I have a feeling these are going to be all new maps.
Really?
Yeah.
How about 3 maps and 2 reprise maps? I'll take that.
Now that I would do.
That's a healthy amount of maps. At least put some excitement in the game. I mean, everyone says maps aren't important, but maps are important, man. It's like playing a totally different chessboard. You're resetting all the pieces, and the objectives on that map are totally different depending on the map. There's certain areas you can go to on one map that will not work on another. I like it, man. I think every map should be totally different. They should all have their own little personality or their own flow, so to speak, when you're playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Distribution.
Yeah.
Was it Distribution? What was that circular donut map? That was a fun map, dude. It's a Distribution? Retribution. Bring that map back. That was a fun map.
I love that map. Yeah.
It was chaos.
The outside areas.
Yeah, but that's what we wanted. But, yeah, I had so much to say here too.
Yeah, so I'm going to move on here. So, okay, so next, they're talking about modes. So they reiterate that, hey, Checkmate is coming out. Checkmate is going to be one of those things that they're super excited for because, one, it's something that, I mean, players have been asking for.
I'm raising my hand.
I'm sure you are.
I love this. This is a great game. It's going to be a great game. I'm going to play a ton of this. A ton.
So it was funny when I first heard about this, like when Joe was talking, you know what I thought of?
What?
I was like, make this a trials thing.
Ooh.
Put it in trials 1 week.
That would be fun.
1 week of trials, basically where it's all...
Wait a minute. You mean not capture zones and throw 5 Titan bubbles over it? Sorry, there's only 3 players. 3 Titan bubbles over it? And sit there?
Noob.
Sorry. You mean not like that? Like actual use your gun?
Yeah.
So I'm a little jaded when it comes to trials. Some of the... I mean, hey, trials is anything goes. I mean, it's you use what you have to win. It'd just be nice if it comes down to a gunfight. That'd be great. Try it. Try it. Why not? Try it 1 week.
Try a gunfight.
No. I mean, just try that kind of trials game. That game mode. Just try for a week. I bet you'd be a lot of people playing it. I would be.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, why not?
Maybe they already have it planned. Who knows?
Yeah, I could see him doing that just as like oops, we made an oopsie. And
laser tag weekend?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oops, we did this by accident.
Oh, well.
Why don't you guys play it and see how you like it? Yeah. Okay, so next is Relic. Is basically, it's a party mode. Joe seemed pretty excited for it.
I'm going to try it.
Sure. Why not? Then he talked about the core playlists. So basically like for PvP, and that, he says that Bungie is basically their worst critic.
Perfectionist.
Exactly. And that's the reason why some of the stuff that we see in the game, like all these labs, like Crucible Labs doing this and that and the other thing, that we never see that. We never see it come to fruition because, well, I mean, it's no big secret that they don't have a PvP team. So they do these Crucible Labs. They're not perfect. So they don't release them because they're not perfect. And they sit on a shelf because they don't have anybody to work on them.
Japanese inspection. Japanese, well, if they don't want something and don't want to deal with something, they just set it aside and deal with it later, all knowing that it's not going to last and it's going to go bad.
I don't think it's that. I don't think it's I mean, that's insinuating that Bungie doesn't want them to come out.
Okay, that's fair.
So I think that Bungie does want this shit to come out. It's just that they don't have a dedicated PvP team to go in and make it Bungie perfect.
That's fair as well.
So when I heard this reminded me of that phrase. Now I'm going to fuck it up because I always fuck this up, but I'm just going to look it up.
Just look it up. I'll pause this. I'll take this pause out.
There we go.
I listened to the entire show, so I go through it with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah. So the phrase is basically perfect is the enemy of the good.
Boy, yeah.
And it's by Voltaire. And I mean, to me, this is like the epitome of Bungie right here. It's Bungieism. Yep. Where they want something to be perfect, so they don't release it because it's not perfect.
Okay, so
but never mind that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it back. Sorry.
So,
finish your point. Sorry.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things where, I mean, your fan base is just dying for something, anything, and they can't release it because it's not perfect. So, I mean, Bungie's going to be like, hey, you know what? We're going to release some shit. It's going to be broken. It's not going to have the Bungie polish that, it should or could have because we just want to get shit out.
Yeah. And if a voiceover is out of place, it'll become a meme. Don't worry about it. People will put it on the internet. It'll be a meme. Like you'll get shot and they'll go, excellent.
You know how great that would be,
That
though?
would be awesome. It'd be a meme instantly. It'd be all over the community. X would be on fire. Is that what I call it? X? Yeah. Yeah. Why not?
Exactly. Congratulations. You made a meme, Bungie.
I mean, if they're talking about voiceovers, dude, I don't even play the voiceovers on. I hate to tell you.
Well,
when I play Iron Banner, I hear Saladin for a few games, and I'm like, all right, Saladin, I've heard enough of you. I turn off the voiceover part, and I have a tiny bit of music, but it's almost all gameplay sound. So what am we missing again? Yeah, throw it in there, man.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's like, well, all right. So yeah, so we're going to be getting some new shit, and I'm excited for that.
Okay.
Okay. Next, comp is the next thing he talked about. And he basically critiqued he fucking critiqued it, all right. He's like, basically that they've got some like behind the scenes numbers and shit like this that's going on, and they're doing too much basically behind the scenes.
I applaud their effort, but it was getting wonky.
So what he basically went with is, hey, we're doing a lot of shit behind the scenes with these numbers when what really truly matters is whether you won or lost. That's what's going to matter when it comes to moving the point for that. And it's going to be more static. So it's not going to be some random ass point total that you're going to be like, well, why the fuck did I get this many points this time? I didn't get that many last time.
Yeah.
And then also he says that, it's going to be more modes for players that players enjoy and less that people don't.
Rift.
Yeah, he did mention Rift specifically.
Didn't belong in comp. That's a fun game. That's a 6v6 game.
I understand the mentality of putting it in comp, though.
Yeah, I mean, we won several games in comp playing Rift, and it was fun to slam it. When your teammates kill everyone and you can just walk up and just walk backwards and slam it. It's fun. But I don't know, man. Comp is a tough animal to tame. There's a lot of moving parts here. I'm a little sad that they're walking back the MMR, the personal MMR score. And I understand, when you win a game, you only get 5 points, but your buddy in the fire team gets 25 points. You're like, wait a minute, you got 25? Well, how did I only get 5? We won the game. I get that part of it. And, we're not seeing what's happening in the background there. We're two different skilled players, I guess, but it's just, I see that they were trying to make this more of a, how do I say this? Like a fair to everyone who jumps in type of game. Mm-hmm. No matter your skill level. If you're playing with buds that are in a different level, then they'll get, now that it's just win or loss, it feels like trials now. It's all about getting the flawless card, I don't know.
That's true.
But the fact that they're walking it back, they tried and people complained and we're walking it back. It's just unfortunate, but hey, maybe Marathon, they've got it all figured out in Marathon. Maybe they don't, but maybe that'll be the new comp. But, yeah.
So what do you think?
2 things
about the future here.
2 things. Joe, when are those map packs coming? I know that sounds a little needy, but we really need some maps, dude. We need something to invigorate the Crucible right now. He didn't say when. He just said that he had a team he's going to put on it that are going to work on it.
Yeah, that's not in the notes here.
Yeah,
but they did say that there's a PvP strike team.
Yeah.
That, now there was some confusion with this that kind of amazed me because, so what this strike team is basically it's a group of people that is going to kind of have their fingers on the pulse of the Crucible.
They're going to keep the ear to the ground.
They're going to be able, exactly. They're going to be like, hey, people don't like this or people do like this. And they're going to basically just be there to kind of give the feedback to the rest of the Bungie staff.
Yeah, I just wonder what they were working on is not going to get done now. But hey, the other part of it is, obviously when are the maps coming? It's vague. They're going to work on it. I'm guessing it's probably not going to be until after Final Shape. But what it does confirm though for me, Hazel, is you're right. Shit. I just say that out loud? Fuck me. Crucible's probably going to stay in whatever comes next. Because they would not put this effort into it or make these promises for a near future without considering that the Crucible was going to be gone. I know I mentioned that Crucible could possibly be gone next after the Final Shape, and this tells me that at least is going to be at some part of the game still. Because they would never commit to that if it wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, you're right. Crucible is an integral part of the Destiny and whatever Destiny comes. And I don't see it leaving. I just hope there's players left to play it. When Marathon comes out, I don't know. I've heard 2025 for Marathon. I was thinking 2024, but I don't know, man.
You're the optimist.
I am, I guess. So those are the 2 points that came to mind right off the bat. What about you, man? What's your take? You're not more of a diehard Crucible player, but you still enjoy it. What do you think, man?
Interesting, yes. So what do I think? So I want to know where the hell Bungie has been for the past, forever. I mean, when it comes to PvP, to me, they've just been asleep at the wheel. They've just been, it hasn't been a priority.
So, okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So is this lip service? Or is this actually going to happen?
No, I don't think it's lip service. I mean, Bungie can't afford lip service.
Not right now. People hang on their every word.
Exactly. I mean, if they pull some shit like that, that will kill the fucking game. Absolutely will kill it. So no, I think they're going to do all these things. I don't know. I just think that, honestly, to me, if I were a dedicated, diehard PvP player, I'd be like, to me, this is too little too late.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not a diehard PvP player. So, that's just my opinion.
Well,
I don't know. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think it's too little too late or what?
Well, come on, man. They've been leading the Crucible community by the nose for a long time now. And they're still a legitimate part of the daily player base. They're not as much as PvE. Give me a break. It isn't a Crucible game solely. So of course it's a PvE game, but they've been kind of leading us by the nose and making promises that, it's going to be this is the revamped Crucible that we always wanted and stuff. We've heard that in the past. And, he still doesn't let me at his house, but Luke Smith even said, we want to make sure we do it right. He said those things in the past on, State of the Games and stuff. And I don't know, man. I don't know if there's going to be anybody around to enjoy this when it does come. I don't know, man. I have to agree. Where the hell have you been in the past? It's really been neglected, man. If Joe didn't mention this little part about the Crucible, I would think, everyone would perceive that it's just like what's going to happen to Gambit. It's just going to slowly fade away. But now that he makes all these promises about a strike team and stuff, I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, okay. So, Yeah, man, I have to reiterate what you're saying. So where have you been, man? It's like you've been left at the dance and they come back a month later and like, oh, dude, I was coming to get you. But dude, I already got a ride, like hours after. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sorry, my analogies never make sense, but you get my point. I mean, it's a little late.
Yeah.
It is a little late. Is it too late?
I want to know what the tipping point was. Like, what led to this?
I don't know, man.
I mean, like, how many YouTube videos did they have to, like, get shit on before they were like, hey, this is the thing.
Well, it could be the other thing too. People don't want to hear it, but it could be them saying, listen, they're going to be blown away with what's coming after the final shape. Just tell them what they want to hear. I really hope that's not the case. This strike team, and I'm not calling Joe a liar. By all means, I'm not calling him that, but maybe he's just doing damage control right now just to keep the community involved. And I don't know, man. There's no hard dates on this. Maybe they'll say something in the showcase, but I have a feeling they're not going to say fuck all about
No,
Crucible.
the showcase is done. I mean, basically, the showcase is, ready to go.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think your nails are right on the head right there. Where you been? Why are we hearing this just now? And from Joe that felt like he had to say something. I mean, he said, there's a lot of decisions that he has no control over, and I've just got my hands in the air. I don't know what to say here. It's just awkward.
Right. Exactly. I mean, and that was like the thing that got me was, I was like, what was the tipping point? What led to this? I mean, because, to me, this is like the epitome of the building is on fire, and like they just now are pulling the fire alarm going like, hey, we need to do something. And I'm like, this shit's been going on it's like, do we pay more attention to stuff than, than Bungie does?
I don't know. It's just odd that we're hearing it in an impromptu revamp of the state of the game after they just said, hey, do you believe, what we've done for you in the Crucible? And now they've switched gears and saying things like, well, we got a strike team. We got map packs coming. Hang in there, folks. We're coming, man. We got this. It's just, it just comes off as odd to me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like Crucible numbers started to tank, and let's face it. Okay. We all know that Bungie is data driven.
Mm-hmm. Found that out.
So, it could just be something as simple as, numbers started to tank.
There's your tipping point. Joe, we got to say something. Joe, we got to say something, man. We're losing our players.
Yeah, but, I
don't know, man.
But who's responsible? Is that the community managers maybe that, should be like keeping up on things?
They're just the messengers. What are they going to say? If they have nothing, if nothing is directed for them to say about it, then they're not going to say anything. They probably want to.
No, but to me, a community manager should be looking at, the stuff and being like, hey, just anything like, hey, Astacross put out this video about our monetization.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do?
I don't think Joe's got the control on that aspect. I don't think he has any say in that.
That's fine and well. But I'm just saying that, somebody needs to let them know that, hey, some shit's afoot.
It's, I don't know. I hate to be down on Crucible because I really have fun playing it. I do. And if we got to play the same maps for a little while longer, then okay. Then maybe the game modes. Someone mentioned that game modes are easier to make than maps. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Obviously.
So, okay, we may be playing this new Checkmate, and it may be the best thing since sliced bread, man. It may be the game to go to. All the streamers will start playing it. It'll maybe even start taking time away from trials on the weekends. Who knows, man? But I don't know. We'll see.
Here's hoping for sure.
I mean, I really don't have anything more to add. It's just sad. The whole situation. I'm just baffled. I'm just confused.
Yeah.
Why it has become a thing.
I mean, I'm with you guys. I'm with you. I mean, because, so you asked a question, and I think I might know the answer.
What was the question I asked again? I have a short memory.
You asked basically, like, what happens to Crucible, like after all this and things like this? Is it too late? And things like this.
Oh yeah.
And the thing is I don't think that it's too late for the people that they want Crucible to be for.
I see your point. So what you're indirectly saying is we got this other game over here for all you hardcore players, but for a casual experience, we got Crucible over here, guys. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
That I hate that fucking answer. I do. But I mean, it just kind of feels like that's possibly how it's going to go.
Mm-hmm. It'll be just a little component of the new game, whatever that may be, that we're probably not going to find out anything about tomorrow. Tomorrow. As this comes out.
Mm-hmm. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay.
So I just go dust off my Titan right now. I'm going to just get in game right now and just start cleaning him, start dusting his armor.
Probably a good call there. Okay. So, armor. Joe's like, hey, armor's important. I know this. You know this. And the TLDR is they feel bad, or he feels bad, or maybe he doesn't feel bad, but he acknowledges that, hey, we screwed up. We didn't say that this, that we weren't going to do a ritual set anymore. So what we're going to do is we're going to give one set from Eververse that they were working on as the ritual playlist stuff. And the collective community went, excuse me, what? Mm. So yeah, they said we will be getting another set for Lightfall, or I'm sorry, not Lightfall, but the Final Shape. But that's pretty much going to be it when it comes to ritual stuff.
Question?
Yeah.
So how many armor sets are going to be in Eververse now? Is it going to be one less? I guess it's going to be one less, right?
Probably.
I mean, the seasonal sets are beautiful. I always like what they have, even with the ornaments too. The dungeon ones that armor's gorgeous. Even the Ron raid. I'm starting to get, I played my Titan the other night on, just trying to get a chance at the damn shotgun again. Farming the, Nessie at the end.
You still don't have that?
No, dude.
Oh,
whatever. And they got the new shoulder pads. I was like, man, those are pretty cool looking. Those are wicked looking. And, the armor in the raids, the raid armor is beautiful. I can see the love that was put into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, as data, I want to do a data here. I want to do a data so bad. I want to go, so thanks, Bungie? I guess. You know what I mean? Thanks for moving it out of Eververse. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, I guess. I mean, kudos to they were doing it, and they didn't decide to just keep it monetized. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to say there. I mean,
I can feel the meh from you.
I bought some of the armor sets out of Eververse, but they have to be like blinging, man. They have to really get me excited to drop down that silver. And I have maybe a couple of them, but yeah, man, they're not cheap. I would think it's like $20 for a whole set, like 2,000 glimmer. If you want to buy the whole set, I think.
Yeah.
That's a chunk of change, man. For
That's kinda
armor.
crazy. Yeah. So yeah. What do you think about this? I mean, Bungie's given us, an Eververse armor set as ritual armor.
Yeah. I hate to sound like such a, not having gratitude, I don't know what that word is, but I mean, shouldn't you have been doing this already?
Shouldn't they have been doing what?
Shouldn't we have some really cool, armor already? Ritual armor? Didn't they promise that once a year?
Okay, so I mean, they did break it down like how their armor philosophy is. Mm-hmm. So there's aspirational, which is the raids and dungeons and trials, right. Basically like the
beautiful armor.
Yeah, exactly. Then there's Eververse, mm-hmm. where basically it's stuff that you can buy. That they got to make that look good. Mm-hmm. Then there's narrative armor. Which is basically like the stuff that's in the season. That's like the, that you were there for it. Like the underwater stuff right now, where we can all say like, yeah, I was there for that. And that's the reason I have this. And then the rituals and blues. So these are basically like the core Guardian stuff kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So it's, the reason why, I feel that, those sets, like the ritual and the blues, that they have a low adoption rate is because it's meant to have a low adoption rate.
Yeah, it's just a start. It's just a stair step, right? Moving up in power.
Exactly. It's designed to be that you go ahead and you get this stuff, and then you go ahead and then you move on and you graduate to kicking all kinds of ass in the game and doing stuff like that.
Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm on the right page here. When you say ritual armor that they're going to, take out of Eververse, this is the stuff that we earn from Crucible, Gambit, and Strikes, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just making sure I'm on the right page here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that not many people wear that stuff.
I don't. I'll get it. I'll make it an ornament. But usually the stats are crap. Nothing I can really use. Raid armor has that extra raid slot, So, we play this game to get loot. So if the loot, we're not dumb. So if the loot doesn't benefit us and it looks okay, then why should we care about trying to get it?
Okay. So let me ask a question.
Mm-hmm.
I understand your point of view.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't see anything wrong with like them not throwing out an armor set?
I may play my ritual playlist more to get it, but
if you like it,
yeah, I'll make it an ornament. Once I get it, I'll make it an ornament, but I'm probably not going to get it for the perks, or not perks, but the stats on the armor, because it's usually like a 49 or a 58 or maybe a 60. Maybe I'll get a 60, maybe, but usually the stats are pretty flat. Yeah, I'm just being honest, man. That's the reason I didn't really care about it. I mean, what are you trying to get at? Or what are you trying to understand?
I just had a thought.
Okay.
It's kind of a crazy thought.
Oh shit, spinful? Do I need to get my hat?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh hell. It's a little itchy, but I'll do my best.
So
Okay.
So what if Bungie put a kick-ass fucking armor set in the ritual playlist for, they paint it green for Gambit, red for Crucible,
right,
all that good shit. Would that make you play?
Well, isn't there an ornament I get afterwards, or is that's the weapon I'm thinking of, the ritual weapon? Yeah.
What?
No, because I got shaders, man. I can put it whatever color I want. Why would I?
But it's going to be. I mean, you figure it's going to be like a nice ass fucking armor set.
Yeah. I mean, is it going to be like decorative, or is it just going to be a paint job? Is it going to have a snake all over it for Gambit, or is it just going to be like green with a couple little embellishments? I mean, sure. I have a ton of armor, dude. I'm pretty picky. Maybe they're not talking to us. Maybe they're talking to the guys that, find one weapon and they love it the whole time they use it, and they don't really care about anything else. I don't know. I mean, painting it, is that going to change my mind? I mean, if I guess it's, dude, I'm looking at something I did buy from Eververse. This is what I'm talking about, dude. There is an ornament for my Phoenix Protocol exotic chest called Phoenix Fall. Sorry, I can't read. My readers aren't on. Dude, my whole body is a mirror. That's what I'm talking about. That gets me excited. Now, how much do I use this armor? This armor chest piece? Probably not as much as I like, but damn, dude. It's from the 30th anniversary edition. And it is freaking gorgeous, man. Every facet of me just sparkles like a diamond. That's amazing. That's what gets me excited. Painting the same set, red, green, or blue. I don't know. That's not really moving the needle for me, man. Is it going to move the needle for you?
It might.
Really? I mean, it depends on the armor. How badass it looks.
Exactly. I mean, let's face it, okay? Bungie is not going to put a new armor set out for individual armor sets, or for individual ritual playlists. Right. They're not going to do one for just Gambit. They're not going to do one for just, Crucible and things like that.
I wouldn't want them to. It'd be a waste of resources because no one's playing Gambit.
But just like you have said, if the armor or if the rewards are good, people will play the shit.
I would. If I went to Gambit tomorrow, I went to the tower, and they snuck in some badass armor set in there, didn't tell me about it, and I just happened to see it, I'd be like, oh, it's time to play Gambit because I want that set. Those are the days I miss, man. Those are the days I miss playing Destiny 2, where you had to have that armor. I'm sorry. I know you guys want to raid, but I'm playing Gambit all weekend, dude, until I get this armor. Those are the days I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. If it was badass looking and really stood out, yeah, I'd play the ritual playlist to get it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So and if you think about most of the Eververse armor, most of that stuff looks pretty damn good.
It all looks good, dude. There's one armor set in there. I'm like, all the others I could easily pull the trigger on, but that's a lot of money, dude. And it's a video game. I mean, and I can only wear one piece at a time. So if you have a badass set already, you gotta weigh that options. Does it look better than my badass pirate hat right now? Not enough lights coming out of it. Sorry. Pass. I want to be a disco ball, dude. There's the title. I want to be a disco ball. No, man, I just gotta be, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I just think that, I mean, if, like, I'm just looking at any of the Eververse stuff.
It's all good.
Yeah, so you figure, you know, you make it green, you make it blue, you make it red.
Well, okay.
And then you have to play to get the armor sets.
Sure. And okay, maybe if shaders reacted differently to the color steps, then possibly. But what about this? And I brought this up in the past. This is how they can fix the whole problem, dude. If you want me to play Strikes, Gambit, and Crucible, 1, let my bounties rank up the bar, not just a million games. Secondly, give me some badass ways to earn or farm for Bright Dust and let me buy anything I want in the damn store. You don't have to worry about putting it in a ritual playlist. If I'm getting hand over fist Bright Dust that I can earn from not crazy playing, but just a modest to maybe if I want to get crazy on a weekend and earn maybe, 30,000 Bright Dust to get that set that's 6,000 Bright Dust, any set, then give me the path. I'd do it in a heartbeat. But what do we get? Let's look at what we got now. 1, we can't rank up the season bar. The bounties are useless.
It's not going to happen like that. Because you mentioned this before.
Yeah.
Bungie cannot give you 30,000 Bright Dust for you to get during a weekend.
I mean, all I can get on a weekend now is 120 per character. That's what, 400 maybe with all 3 characters a week.
You can get more.
Oh, you can do the 10. Yeah, the bounties for what, 10? 10 each.
You say so.
Let me get this straight for everyone who's listening. You can't buy that armor for Bright Dust right now. I'm saying, why not they make it available? Give us the 1,000 silver or 5,000 Bright Dust. Give us the option.
Gator.
We'll play more.
Gator. It's not about the playtime, man.
Give us the option.
It's about the money.
I know it is. But isn't playtime equal money?
No. I know that there's some, reports out there that say that, yes, the more time that people spend in game and the more time that they're getting, bright engrams and things like this, that they're going to go ahead and look at the store and see what's there. And eventually they're going to spend money there. But your philosophy is going to directly take money out of Bungie's pocket.
It used to be that way. Not that same way. But you could dismantle anything you got from Eververse. If I get that shitty ship and I dismantle it, I would get 300 Bright Dust.
It did. I remember those days.
And you could accumulate 30, 40, 100,000 Bright Dust pretty easily. Because as you're playing, you're getting the engrams, right? You're getting the engrams, you're turning them in. You're getting the lousy legendary ghost that nobody wants. You can dismantle it for 200 Bright Dust. Why not bring that back? I mean, you still have to play. But it's not like they're giving this stuff to you.
They are giving it to you.
But if I was to weigh the option of saying, okay, $10 for this set, or I can play a weekend and have fun with my friends and earn the Bright Dust to do it, maybe I might play with my friends over the weekend and farm out some Bright Dust.
So you took $10 out of Bungie's pocket.
Yeah, but they got so many hours of my playtime and engagement to boost their numbers, which looks good to shareholders.
No, it does not look good to shareholders because they're $10 shorter than they would be if they wouldn't have done that.
I know. It was worth throwing it out there. Just in case Bungie listens, I just throw it out there anyway.
I get it, yeah, but
oh well.
I know where you're coming from. I do, I want to own all this shit too, all the cool shit, but you can't.
I know. It's right. I saw this coming so long ago. I was cashing in on Bright Dust back in the olden days, the early days of Destiny 2. And I think it was around Shadowkeep when they said, no, we're giving a shit away. We could be selling this stuff. And that's when they flipped the switch and it was much harder to get Bright. We argued over this point. I can still remember the argument we had over it. You're like, no, dude, they're giving you bounties to get 10 Bright Dust at a time. There you go. I'm like, yeah, but I can't. But you're missing the point, Hazel. They're not letting you dismantle stuff for Bright Dust anymore. And
they want to make a profit.
I know. I remember the argument we had over that many years ago, back in 2019, I think. 2020, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, but that's sad, but that's where we're at now.
Yeah. So, finishing up here.
Mm-hmm.
Communications. Bungie wants to, open the lines of communication with us, but we cannot be dumbasses. collectively. I know that's hard for some people. You know, they gotta, you know, Bungie has to keep their people safe. So in order to do that, that's the reason why they have the, you know, the group Twitters and things like this. So, you know, that's the situation that we're in. He did say that they're going to go ahead and use those a little bit more and have some more personality in there. So that's a good thing. And then he ended on sort of a
bold move, Joe.
Weird, scary,
bold move,
shocking note. And that basically that during you sound so like,
dude, you can't even get the statement out. you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So just to rip the Band-Aid off, Joe's basically going to be streaming a couple times during next season. And he's not going to give away any, like, you know, secrets and things like this. Like, oh, and this is going to tie to this and this kind of thing.
Did I say that?
It's just a check-in, basically, to find out, like, what's going on and things along those lines.
Everybody always wonders why streamers always have attitudes. It's because they have to deal with the trolls that come in their stream every day. It's got to emotionally just wear you down little by little, chunk by chunk every day. You know, the person who rolls in and goes, Destiny, dead game, dude. Even though that's a meme and we joke about it, at some point it really wears the streamers down out there that are trying to make a living by entertaining people.
Well, imagine you're not the streamer.
Yeah, exactly.
The fucking game director.
You're getting all the brunt. I mean, the trolls out there are trying to get airtime and get the streamer's attention to mention their name on can you imagine what they would do to Joe? And I've heard this on other podcasts. Man, they better have a really good and fast fire reflexes. Speaking of our speedrun, mods out there that are just going to strike people down as soon as they start being a dick.
Oh, yeah.
I wish Joe all the best, but I think he's going to find out what streaming's about in Destiny 2 real quick. I don't know if he'll be back. I don't know if he'll try it. It's like, no, I'm good, man.
I feel, I mean, he said he's going to do it a couple times.
Okay.
So a couple means 2. Okay. I mean, I'm
right.
picturing, you know, if he does 3, then
I won't hold him to
he's
it.
a masochist.
If he tries it once even, I'm going
to, you know, he's going to do it at least twice. I mean, you know, the first one's going to be a shit show. The second one will determine if he does it a third time.
Yep. I think I know the answer already, but good luck, Joe. We love you, man.
Yeah.
We wish you all the best of luck, because the interwebs is a brutal place out there, man.
You know what he could do?
What?
Have it as subscriber chat only.
Okay. Subscribe to Bungie, right? That would help, but people would probably be willing to drop the $5 just to be able to say something snarky.
True. Completely. But then that's where the mods come in.
Yeah. Thank you for your $5. We'll put it to a good cause, and out you go. Thanks for coming.
Exactly. Yep. And congratulations. You said that. Now you're banned.
I can't wait for Joe to walk around the office and say, who wants to be a mod for me on my streams? People are like, oh, geez, look at the time. I got that project, Joe.
I'm working on this Crucible map.
You put me in the strike team, dude. I can't help you. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm working on Gambit.
Don't mess with Carl, dude. Leave Carl alone. All right. I know there's somebody working on, I'm not being offensive. We're just making light of the situation. Okay. We know there's not just Carl in the corner over there taking care of Gambit. But we understand
it's just Carl.
I don't know. Oh, God. Yes. So thank you, Joe, for your...
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for falling on your sword and coming out and laying bare before us and going through your handwritten notes on your pad.
Yeah.
Sounds like my podcast half the time. Yeah, good on you, dude. Anything else to add, Hazel?
Yeah, no, I mean, it was just one of those things where I'm just, you know, I just want to know, like, what was the tipping point? What brought this on?
Probably lots of content creators putting videos out. I mean, even we, dude. I mean, we're usually pretty positive about Destiny. Even we had the most negative episode ever. I felt like I was another podcast for a while there, but
maybe we were the tipping point. Maybe they all listened to us as
was it.
The barometer.
Nailed it. She was like, all right, GDC's doing it now. That's it. We got to do something, guys.
Yeah, we gotta pull the emergency. You know, we gotta wake Joe up. And
I imagine
like, hey.
Bungie will invite us to one of their influencer get together thingies. I can imagine us walking into the theater, looking up, going, "Oh, Bungie, dude, Bungie, this is awesome!" And they're like, "Oh, right this way, gentlemen." They open the door and they kick us in the ass out the back.
Get the out of here!
Get the fuck out of here, dude! Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Xur will never sell legendary shards.
Well, Xur can sell them too. That'd be great.
Anyone, no one will ever sell legendary shards.
I'd be like, but clam, door slams,
and then they look at me and they're going to be like, and you just fuck you,
motherfucker, please.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's gonna be a fun year, dude. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm looking forward to the showcase. Anything Bungie has to say, I'm always a fan, man. I'm going to be there listening and watching it. So, and we'll probably play it 1,000,000 times between us and all the content creators out there. So, best of luck. I'm can't wait. I'm sure they're going to tell us about what's coming up in the next season. So I'm excited. I'm always excited to play Destiny, but it's been a rough year so far. So
yeah, it's been something.
Yeah. All right. Hey, why don't we liven up the mood a bit and let's get some questions from our community. What do you think?
I like it.
Let's do it. Hey Guardians, would you like to send a question for the show to us? There's 4 ways to do it.
Join our Discord server. There's a link in our show notes. We have all kinds of Guardians here, from new lights to the dedicated hardcore gamers, and you can just lurk and hang out or jump right in and talk with us. It's up to you. There's also a channel labeled Podcast Questions where you can type in your question for the show.
You can email us at guardiandowncast@gmail.com, or we also occasionally tweet about our upcoming show and guest, and you can respond there with your question at guardian_D_cast is our Twitter handle.
Finally, you can send us a voicemail with your questions at speakpipe.com/guardiandowncast, and we'll play it live on the show.
Thank you for all you do for our show. And Toddles.
And later, Guardian.
Hey, man. It's in the contract. That's my line.
We'll see about that. Laz?
Oh, no, not Laz again. Our podcast returning? Really? You're going there?
Damn right, man. I pay him just as much as you do. That does sound weird, though. We're both paying him.
Yeah, what the hell? He's double dipping, man. All right, boys and girls, it's the last part of our show. This is where we get our questions from you guys. And we get those either in the form of a voicemail, which is a personal message that you guys can send us, and we play it on the show for everyone to hear. And that is our SpeakPipe system, speakpipe.com/GuardianDownCast. I told you at the top of the show how easy it is to do, so send us a message. Don't be shy. And secondly, through our Discord. And yeah, good luck, dude. We got a lot of questions in there. Really good questions, too. So hopefully we'll get to some of those tonight, Hazel. But let's start out with the SpeakPipe. Let's go with, well, you'll know who this is.
Dudes, this is Minor. Question for the show. And do you guys have any nervous tics that you may or may not know about until you hear me ask this? And then you start to think about it. Been doing a lot of LFG groups, playing with friends a lot more, and apparently, like when I'm doing dungeons or raids or just getting like really hyper focused on the game, I do this weird thing where I blow air through my teeth with my tongue, like just push it through, kind of like I don't know if that's gonna come over on the speak pipe or not, but I got another buddy of mine that you can hear when he's chewing gum, and like he does it really fast and really loud when he gets more focused on the intense moments of the game. I think it's funny. Like, I laugh about it. Somebody pointed it out. I was like, oh, man, I didn't even realize I was doing it. I even told my wife about it, and she's like, I thought it was, like, your controller making that noise when you were playing. And, like, we laugh about it. Like, it's not a big deal to me, but I mean, on your end, you guys ever notice that you do anything out of the ordinary when you get into intense moments in the game? Let me know. Hopefully I'm not the only weird one. All right. You guys have a great weekend. Or I hope you had a great weekend when you hear this. Or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean. Later, guys.
Thanks, Miner. Hey, man, be safe over there. I know the air quality is not too great over there on the West Coast, so be safe, my dude. What do you think? You got a... by the way, was that really loud, or how'd that sound to you?
No, it sounded fine.
Okay, perfect. Okay. What do you think, man? You got a nervous tick when you're playing and stuff?
Not that I know of. I cuss.
Well, yeah. I have a nervous tick. I don't know if you call it a nervous tick or like a concentration tick. Like I'm really trying to focus on something, or my mind's racing and I'm thinking of something. My wife catches me all the time doing it. I'll do it in the car even. I click my jaw. I won't do it. I won't gross you guys out, but I click my jaw. It's something I've done ever since I was a kid. When I'm deep in thought or thinking about something, or I'm just trying to focus on something, and my wife calls me out every time I'm in the truck. She goes, "Are you clicking your jaw?" I said, No. I must be hearing something. So yeah,
nope.
That's my nervous / concentration tick that I have. So thanks, Miner. Good question, dude.
Nice.
Let's do one more here, and then we'll jump into the Discord. This was another question that came last week, but we ran out of time. The third stooge had another question for us from last week. See what he has to say.
Hey guys, Third Stooge here. I've been listening to your less recent episodes, mostly stuff starting around Season of the Deep, and there's been a lot of controversy throughout all of the episodes so far that I've been catching up on, mostly involving the state of the game now and where the game's going to be after the Light and Dark saga ends, especially with things like Marathon, and I think we're talking about Matter. It made me think, knowing how the state of the game is, and knowing that there's a lot of controversy involving the future of Destiny and the way things are turning out. If you were put back in your shoes, 2014, beta of Destiny's coming out, deciding whether or not you would want to play it, would you play it? Knowing about everything that's happened up until this point, would you still choose to play it? And I feel like the answer is really obvious, but I really want to know. Maybe it'll surprise us, but personally, I think I would. If anything, I would definitely, and I would be playing a lot more. I took a bunch of big hiatuses, especially in Destiny 2. And I wish, especially seeing your guys' community, I wish I was more of a part of it. I wish I played more. I wish I got to experience the ups and downs, the roller coaster that is Destiny 2. But anyway, yeah. Toodles.
Good question. What do you think, Hazel?
Good question, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a weird question. It's a good question, though, because my answer is what's weird about it, not the question. So, I've played this game a shit ton. And I think looking back on it, would I change any of it? No. If anything, like you said, I mean, I would play more, honestly, with my friends and things like this. I mean, it's a good time. I mean, I don't really let the chaos and controversy get to me and things like this. I'm, independent thinker kind of thing. So that would be my answer. I mean, I would regret nothing.
Yeah, I think my answer is going to be pretty much predictable, but without a doubt, I mentioned some of my videos. Destiny brought me out of the brink. I was almost ready to give up on gaming. I'd played Call of Duty so many years. I was so burnt, man. I was so burnt out. on first-person shooters. I didn't even want to try anything else. I was done. And then I saw this little blurb from E3 just out of nowhere. This space opera magic, like Dan Finity told me in his interview, it's like elves and knights and, I mean, it's like everything and all in space. And the world is just beautiful. And I would not hesitate to play it again if we were to go all the way back to 2014. So that's an easy answer for me. Thanks for sending it in, Third Stooge. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
All right. Let's, good luck, sir. Godspeed. What do we got in the Discord?
All right. So, I think people are trying to egg us on into a fight at some point.
Uh-oh.
But, so we're going to go with this one first here. Okay. Mr. Dead Rabbit, question for the show. With the map pack coming next year, assuming there's roughly 3 to 5 maps in it, what 3 locations would you want to see in PvP and anything specific you want in the map from these areas? Was thinking of the launchers in the old D1 map that we could use on certain maps. I'd like to see a map in the Ghost Dungeons.
Ooh.
Where heavy ammo is underwater, or something from Ron, where the wipe mechanic is constantly going off and you have to set up a cleanse mid-fight. I want chaos. LOL. I love that idea.
Those ideas are much better than what I could think of. I agree. Cosmodrome, hands down. That's my favorite place, man. That's one of my favorite moments from Destiny is when those launchers were falling down when the Kel ship flies in. Definitely. And with those missions we did, finding the cards with Cade in Destiny 1, I think, Destiny 1. Shooting everything inside those launchers, all the fallen, that was fun. Yeah, I could see a map like that where you could go around like a winding staircase into a middle area. Yeah, that'd be a great map. Other than that, I mean, converting a PvE space into a PvP space is pretty tough. I can see why they aren't crazy about making maps because you have to figure out what to include. But wait,
the thing is, though, is that Call of Duty does that all the time. That's
You're right.
Their MO.
Drive-in. My God, there's so many great maps. Shooting range. I mean, there's some maps that I still burned into my brain. I'll never forget those maps. They were so iconic. Did I use that right, Laz? Yeah, I mean, geez, I'm trying to think of, do you got any ideas? Let me think. I need a second to think here. Cosmodrome, hands down. The launchers, excellent. That's an excellent area.
Kind of going with your chaos idea. I'd like to see something on Europa. Maybe like a close quarters map, maybe, or something like that. Yeah, definitely close quarters map. With the snowblind effect that comes out.
You can maybe slide further. When you slide on ice. You can slide a little further. No,
I'm just talking about like the snowblind. How
the storms.
Yeah, like the storm comes through and you can't really see too much in front of you. So, and you figure it's a close quarters map. Maybe make it like, what's the one map in Call of Duty?
Battlefield 4 did it. Remember that?
We're talking about Shipment. Basically, it's the one where it's just like, it's a super close quarters map. It's like, there's like, basically it's just like a big square with like a cross in the middle of it.
Most Call of Duty.
And, well, no, this is just really super close quarters though. Wow. I mean, you can see like the entire map from.
Gotcha.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. Yeah. With the snowblind kind of thing. So that way the storm comes in, you can't see anything and you're running around with a shotgun and you just, I think that would be amazing.
Yeah, that's a great idea. I remember that map. Europa's a good idea. It's wide open, especially for a close quarters map because it's all white. It's really hard to hide, It'd be pretty visible where everyone is. But yeah, Battlefield did this on one of their island maps where the storm would move in. Ships would even fly around. That's a great idea. Those are better than what I can come up with. I can't think of anything else that would be better than that. Those are two great ideas. The snowblind effect and the chaos with the blight, with the Nessie launching the blights in the air. Be cool. You can jump off of the little flowering vines and stuff like in the Ron Raid.
That would be kind of cool.
Interesting areas. I'd probably do a lot of supers off the edge and die.
Or just miss your...
yeah, but hey, what's that void looking ball? Is that a new kind of sun? No, Gator just threw it.
Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is. Of course.
I would say that, but everyone else would be going, oh, Gator tried to throw his Nova Bomb again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, great question. Great question. Unfortunately, I don't look at these questions beforehand. I answer what's off on my gut, in my gut. So those are two good ideas already. So yeah.
Oof. All right. Hades, I'm skipping your question. I love you though. Okay. Rolfie has a question here. Now that Checkmate is bringing the gunplay back into Crucible, what are the first weapons you are loading in with? I know Gator's already.
What's mine?
A pulse?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
The answer is always pulse rifle.
Yeah.
What are you bringing in? Well,
probably a bow.
Well, you got to figure that health values will be a little higher. Yeah, pulse rifle can't beat it, man. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see.
I can't wait to try it.
Yeah, maybe that'll be our new scrim thing too.
Yeah, another great question. These are thinkers, man.
Yeah, unfortunately.
What, you had too much to drink already?
Maybe. Average D2, Bounty Hoarder. Question for the show. Do you religiously use the in-game loadout system? Or do you find yourself just swapping weapons and armor, etc. over like we all used to? I have loadouts saved, but still find it easier to just swap stuff over like I used to. Just wondering if you guys were the same.
Dim, baby.
Love you guys.
Dim all day long. It's better than anything out there right now. I mean, the in-game... all right, I'm going to be roasted here, but I don't use the in-game. I'm sorry. It's great that they added it. I don't use that stuff. I got pre-made builds with special character names, and I can easily at a glance look at anything on there and change it out with just an easy little click. Thank you, Bungie, for trying it, and I hope some of you out there are using it that don't use Dim, but I'm using Dim. What about you?
Bungie, don't listen to him.
What?
This is fantastic. I use...
Really?
The loadout system. Yeah. Hell yeah, I do. Why do I need to break out my phone that, when I'm playing a game? I've got loadouts right here. Granted, I wish I had more than 10.
How do you know which one's which, besides the color coding?
Well, I mean,
can't
pretty
name
much
them.
Location.
Okay.
You can name them. You can change the name.
You can?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not in the game. I can't see it. Okay. I've just old habits die hard, I guess. Dim made a quality product. I like using it.
I mean, Dim is awesome. It really, truly is. But, I mean, you can even have your loadouts from the game in Dim.
Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, that's true. I tried it at first. When it first came out, I put a few builds together, and I threw them together, and they showed up in Dim because it's part of the API. But it just... Old habits die hard. That's all I can tell you. I think you should...
Not for me. But
okay. Well, that's why we do a podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I love it. I love using it's quick too. So, yeah, for me, that's the main thing.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Average D2.
Yeah, thank you. Do you want to do a speak pipe?
Sure. Got one here from Hades, in fact. Here we go.
Yo, what up, you beautiful bastards? So I was listening to a lore podcast, and it made me realize and was thinking, I think someone accidentally gave me Gator's tinfoil hat. I don't know. Sorry, Hazel, you might hate this. But if we think about what we're seeing on Tuesday, and you saying about Drifter and all this shit he's been collecting, everything he's been doing is because he has zero faith in everything, basically. He trusts himself to keep himself alive, and that's pretty much it. Now, a little bit on Moondust and maybe a tiny bit on us, but yeah. So he's been collecting all of these Taken, all of the Taken motes, all of this. We don't know what he's doing. We do know that Primevals aren't Taken. They're straight up generated by pure hate, which is a little bit concerning when you think about it too hard. So let's not. I don't like saying this, but Cade's mouth and eyes are not the bright yellow light. It's kind of a black and white smoky effect. It's a black and white smoky effect of similar to Taken. And at some point, I think Cade ran with Drifter and they were buddies for a bit. So potentially he might be trying some shit on him. And it's not so much whatever witchy voodoo we're thinking has happened, but he's been brought back by Taken energy, but it's the Drifter's version of Taken. So, you know, the Drifter's now the Taken King. Hey, YOLO. But the Drifter's sketchy, bodged together Taken energy could be doing it all. I don't know. Oh god, I've got like 10 seconds left here. Whoops. Yeah, my crazy theory is that. And then the Drifter's gonna come and save us when everything goes tits up. We'll wake up to a good old, hey, Guardian, wake up, I need you, blah, 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 blah. I'm watching this countdown now. How the hell does Scumdeath manage to fit a whole story in this 3 minutes? That's impressive. Scumdeath, give me some pointers. But yeah, love you. Bye.
Thanks, Hades. What do you think about that theory? Hey, he was directing that to you, hey, Hazel?
I hate Drifter theories.
Well, what is...
Just leave the Drifter alone.
What's your issue with Drifter, man?
I like him. Come on.
You like him because he wants the world to burn too.
He does. So, I mean, so why do we have to have him kill himself or, I mean, seemingly manufacture Cade out of hate and...
And for the record, Headley Lamar raised that point last week, not Hazel. Hazel did not want to hear it.
No, he said Hazel's going to hate this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
I have no dog in this fight.
Oh man.
What happened?
You just want to be entertained.
Am I not entertaining you?
Are you not entertained?
Exactly.
So
all right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Hades. Something to think on. I love it when people throw theories out. It's a thinker.
I despise
You do?
theories.
Oh, okay.
Big surprise, right?
Well, I'm out of theories this week, so I'll give you a break.
Thank God.
All right, what else we got in the Discord, man?
So,
I'm looking at
anything else. Motherfucker, please. So, okay, so following up with a lore question here. From Strider, Thrower of Babies. Question for the show. Guardians Lorecast win. Really into the lore and an absolute lore nut. Found you all after Focused Fire Chat stopped uploading and would really love the takes of Gator and Hazel as 2 or more guests, or 1 extra host and 1 guest. String them along and lead you through an adventure in current or older Destiny lore. I'm always reading it when an encounter is being taught and probably when I'm not supposed to. So I'm curious how you both would respond to lore-accurate characters like Fellwinter versus Shax, or the meeting of Lady Ephrodite and Wu Ming, aka the Drifter, or who Banshee 44 really is. Though once again, Guardians Lorecast win.
We probably need to have more lore on. We've kind of neglected that part of the show, haven't we?
We've lost focus on that, I will be honest.
Partly because some of the lore podcasts out there have
done it better.
Some of them have gone away. Like Blue and Green, they folded up.
Yeah.
I think Green, I swear I can hear Green, and I think Green's working for, it's another matter, but I think she's working with something to do with YouTube right now. I swear it's her voice. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, we've got some lore podcasts out there. I mean, I think they do a good job at it, and I'm at least a layman when it comes to lore. I've read all the lore books. I know enough to get me in trouble, and then someone will have to correct me. But I mean, we should probably have another lore guest on soon.
We definitely do need to.
I'll do some digging, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll both work on it.
We do need to have somebody back. I mean, or somebody on who's lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I love talking lore. It's so much fun.
It is interesting. I definitely get sucked down that rabbit hole easily.
Yeah. And then usually I'm good for one good question where it's just like absolutely like just screws with people. So,
yeah. I mean, our past episodes that we had lore guests on were really good. So, yeah, I agree. GDC lore needs to come back, so we'll look into it, sir. All right.
Okay. Quick one from Native. Question for Tottingham thy Reptilian. If Blink was removed from Voidlock, would it still be your main PvP class? If not, what would replace it?
Oh, man, that's hard to... I'm one of those rare Void Blink Wardlocks with the Astrocyte Verse helmet. That's my go-to in Crucible. I would probably go to a Phoenix Dive setup. I've been playing a lot with the Solar subclass, and the mid-air dodge is kind of nice. You get 2 of them, so I'd probably go to that. I'd just throw fireballs down on people and scorch them and finish them off with something. I don't know if I'd be doing sky sniping. I know they're improving that exotic chest piece, but I'm a little leery about sky sniping anymore. Just get plucked out of the air with all these skilled players down below who, especially on PC, have that wider FOV and can see you much easier. Yeah, that's probably what I go to. I'm probably one of those fire sword throwing warlocks that, once I figured it out, could terrorize the map before I died. Yeah. Good question, Native. So get to work on that build? Is what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's experimenting with Warlock now.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. A lot of utility in a Warlock. You've been playing it too.
I have been. I've been corrupting people.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's been fun. So much fun, I've actually forgotten how to play Hunter, actually. All right, another quick one here. From Mitsutani, 0708. Question for the show. What's the name of your ghost?
You name your ghost?
I do actually have a name for my ghost.
I don't. I use so many different ghosts. That's the problem. Can't keep track.
Bitch, it's all the same ghost.
Yeah. What's the name of your ghost?
Ghost.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't name my ghost. Now, who would I use to voice my ghost? Like, it's a question in our speak pipe.
That's not the question.
Yeah, I was trying to change the subject. Sorry. Yeah, I don't name my ghost. He's there. He's a utility.
Damn.
He revives me when I'm down. Thank you.
Damn. Holy hell.
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Just never got around
using
to
him. Just use your ghost to be like, just res me, you douche.
I mean, I'm not that douchey about it.
Now go hide. No, yeah. Don't die. So.
What happens if we lose our ghost after final shape? Nah, never mind. I won't go there. I won't go there. Not tonight.
All right.
Yeah, we're about 28 minutes in. I've got maybe 2 more speak pipes.
Okay. How about I go out with one of these random life questions here.
Okay. So, you want me to play the speak pipes next, or?
I'll hit this one and then we'll go on the speak pipes.
Sounds good.
Okay. So, I'm just going to pick this one here. Yeah. Moose, I'm not asking that question. You can burn in hell with that one. Okay, here's a quick one actually from Gina. Could a hot dog be considered as a sandwich? And that's from Gina12.
Yeah, we've been asked this before. I'm trying to remember how I answered it. No, it's a hot dog.
The answer can change.
It's a hot dog. It's not a sandwich. It's a hot dog. I'm not a big believer in the sandwich theory.
It's a sandwich.
What? No.
It's a sandwich.
It's a hot dog. Totally different
sandwich. Lies.
My sandwich is flat. All right, never mind. I'm not going. No, we're not fighting over that tonight.
Hey, just a question for you. Can I delete a question without asking it?
It depends who it's from. If it's from a newer member, you know that's not gonna. They're probably gonna be looking at that question and go, "Why?"
It's from Moose. He doesn't even listen.
What's the question?
I'm not asking.
Oh, I'm not looking at him, so I can't tell you. I mean, stranger things have happened, but
oh yeah. Poof! I don't know what happened.
Oopsie.
Okay. Oh, my finger slipped. So, real question time.
Okay.
From T.L. Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't he missing another T in there?
I don't know. I'm not messing it up. I'll let you do it.
TLT Tim.
Don't, no. I'm on a roll, man. I can't. I'm focused tonight. I'm supposed to say it correctly tonight. So I can stop all this madness.
Teltum?
No.
Teltum. That's what it looks like? Teltum.
Not looking.
Telton. Okay, question for Hazel and Rod the Skater. I don't know if
Rod the
that
Skater
means Rodimus.
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't know that.
How
you're
old
not
is this
Rodimus.
question?
It's from yesterday, you dick.
Oh, I'm not looking at him. I'm looking at my speak pipe.
Question.
I got my speak pipe list.
I am stopped in public at least once a week by someone thinking I am Bert Kreischer.
Really?
Or someone asking me if I know who he is because I look like him, apparently.
Who is this?
Elton.
Oh, Elton John? Okay. You said Elton. I'm sorry, I must not have heard it right.
I like it.
Okay.
Elton.
No.
Elton
Really?
John.
He looks like Bert Kreischer.
Elton.
Never thought of it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Pixar didn't happen, dude. You gotta send us a show.
I would say put on your shirt, you damn hippie.
I'd love to see a pic of you, though. the Show Your Beautiful Faces channel. Throw it in there, man. Let's see it. I'll let you know. Yeah. I've seen him in concert too.
Shirt on or shirt off. It's up to you. What would each of you say is the celebrity you most resemble?
Well,
wait, that resembles your co-host, he says.
Oh, co-host.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who's an old gray-haired white guy?
Come on, man. Ted Danson? You can use that one. He looks pretty good for his age. Oh shit. We're recording. Damn, I never thought of it that way. With afro or without? Sorry. Jesus, dude.
Oh, it's perfect. I found him. I found Gator.
No, hold on. I gotta look you up too. I'll just look it up here. That could work.
Yeah, another one. Oh, God.
I'm not going to say mine until you say yours. Oh, that could work. Yeah, that could work too.
I cracked myself up. All right. Elton John or Elton Tim.
Huh?
I'm replying to you. I'm putting this. There we go.
What?
There we go.
Are we supposed to DM him to him?
I'm gonna say Richard Gere.
Ooh, I'll take that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. My real answer's in the Discord though, just for you, Colton.
Oh. Okay, then I'll say you kind of do look like you know what? You kind of look like this guy. Now that I think about it. You could be passed off as him. Well, I'm just double checking. I'm
scared.
You could be Vin Diesel.
Oh shit.
You could be Vin Diesel. I see that. Kind of unshaven a little. You get that Vin Diesel look. Yeah, I'll say Vin Diesel.
Oh damn! Now I feel bad for what I posted.
Oh shit! Can you take it out?
He said follow up, and no, it's not because I walk around without a shirt off all the time. That has nothing to do with it.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Right.
All right. Let's go with SpeakPipe. I have one here from John the Bounty Hunter. Let's see what he has to say.
Hey Gator, hey Hazel, John the Bounty Hunter here. And I wanted to talk just a moment about this video that came out from Joe Blackburn. This is huge news. I know you guys have probably already covered it in detail, already discussed all the facets of it, so I won't redo it. I won't recover it. But I just wanted to offer a couple opinions real quick. One, he talks about this map pack coming out. Normally when they add maps to the game, they just sort of update everybody's game and it's in rotation now. A map pack almost indicates to me that it's something you download. You know, packs from DLC packs and things like that are generally things you have to choose to download. Do I not understand how this works? I've never heard that terminology used with Destiny before, so I don't know if there's something different about it. So that's one question. I am glad to see we're going to get more. I'm yet to see how that's going to be implemented. Two, he talked about this PvP strike team. My question to this is like, if you could put together a team to fix Crucible, why hadn't you already done it?
Good point.
You know, I mean, I know you guys are trying to make Final Shape as good as it could possibly be, but why would you pull everybody off of everything else and only work on that when you could easily just take a handful of people and say, here, you guys focus on PvP? I don't know why that wasn't already being done or why they didn't hire a couple new people to just focus on it. Seems silly to me that they would have let it languish the way they have. And then after everybody yells about it, finally go, you know what? You're right. We should have some people on that. It doesn't make any sense to me. And then there's the armor thing. And he talks about, you know, we were promising you one armor set a year for the ritual playlist and stuff. But we haven't even been giving you that. Okay. Why? I mean, imagine of all the things that you have to make, story content, maps, game modes, armor sets are probably the easiest thing in the world to make. You put one artist and designer on creating a set of armor, and I can imagine they could knock it out in a day or two. Just just give it to somebody and say, here, you work on this. You've got a year until next year and just make it really cool. That seems easy to me. Why weren't they already doing that? Why is it that never took, there was some serious oversight errors that were going on here at Bungie, and I don't know why. He did promise us better going forward. He even promised to give us an Eververse set of armor, although there are some Eververse armor sets that are not great, so we're probably not going to get one of the best ones. But that's neither here nor there. He promised to do better. My question is these are simple fixes. Why weren't you doing them all along? I don't understand. And how likely are they to follow through with what he's promised? Now, Joe Blackburn, I'm not saying he's not a man of integrity and is not good to his word, but is Bungie got more on their plate than they can handle? And can they fulfill what they've promised us they will do here? I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. Appreciate it.
I mean, we kind of covered it. I kind of think you kind of nailed it with what John the Bounty Hunter saying here is what was the tipping point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what we were asking that very question. We talked about it just in the past segment. So, yeah, I mean, you kind of answered the questions we all were asking, or asking the same questions, I should say, that you're asking. Yeah. So, we don't know. Hopefully, we'll know something tomorrow. We'll see. Thanks for your question, man.
I've got a spin foil theory. Real quick.
Shit! Hold on.
Okay. This is either drunk Hazel or this is
let me get
Hazel that.
Hold on, let me get that. All right. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is either drunk Hazel or this is too much Gator Hazel.
Oh.
Yeah. So my spinfoil theory is Marathon is almost done with the map anyway. And they're using the same people from that to make this map pack.
Okay. Man, I don't know about that. That's thin. It is to me because I think once you're a Marathon developer, you're a Marathon developer. These people aren't going to want to come back to Destiny. I mean, maybe the only choice, but I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, I get what you're saying here. I think Marathon's a 2024 game. I really do. I really believe it's going to be a 2024. Somehow it's going to tie in with what's going on after the final shape. Not directly. I think it's just part of their multi-game offering for 2024. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's almost as bold as something I would say. Shit. Maybe you are drunk.
Quite boss.
That's my department, man. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible right now.
I'm just saying the map part is done.
Yeah, I got you. That's why they're talking about map packs, right? Because of maybe the Marathon guys are some of their top team will crank them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a possibility. Man, I wish I had a crystal ball right now.
Yeah,
I really do.
I don't care.
I've got, you got one you want to go out on, right?
Oh, no, I already asked it.
Oh, okay.
So you're good.
The
floor is yours.
Let's go out with a scum. Everyone can always use a little more scum death. So let's go out with a classic scum death question here. Not asking that one right tonight. Let's go with, let's go with this one.
Hello, Scumdev here. I think I've made a massive mistake. My missus was laying on the bed and I decided to throw some water on her. But with my missus, she loves a bit of cold, hard revenge. So I'm now really regretting my decision to throw water on her. So I am just waiting for the revenge. I don't know when it's going to come or how she's going to get me back. But I know she's going to get me back big time. So fucking what the fuck have I done? So my question for the show is, when was the last time you thought, oh no, I'm going to get revenge on this one? Someone's getting me back big time. Anyway, love the show. I think I'm going to hide in the garden for the rest of the day. Love you all. Goodbye.
That's a good way to go out. Thanks for your question, Scumdeath. You have any worries of revenge? Maybe after tonight? That damn legendary shirt comment. Let me push you off a map while we're rating or something. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I do. My daughter, she is big on revenge.
Really? Oh, you mentioned that. Yeah.
She, so my in-laws, they came over and they like fixed up her room and things like this, made it look all snazzy and everything. And like I was like, I went in to go take a look at it. Well, her little ass was hiding behind the door, and she like popped out. It was like, ah! And scared the shit out of me. Well, I ended up like calling her into the office a couple hours later, and she like come bouncing in, and I was standing behind that door. I was like, ah! Well, I scared the shit out of her, and she's like, I hate you. And she's like, I will get you. So yeah, I don't know when or how, or hopefully if she won't remember, but, yeah, that's what I'm in for.
Oh boy. I miss those days. Yeah, those, you're hoping those little active brains just forget, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sometimes my kids remembered a long time. I mean, you never want to piss your wife off, because they'll get you back in ways you'll never even see it coming. I mean, they know you all too well, right? That would be my biggest fear, is what you made your mistake doing, Uncle Scumdeath. Good luck, sir. Godspeed.
Good luck. Sucks to be you. Have fun.
That speak pipe was a long time ago, so hopefully, I don't know, give us an update, Uncle Scumdeath. Did your wife get you back, and how? There you go. Hey, everyone. Thank you for sending your questions our way. Man, great questions tonight. And, man, I wish we could answer more, but, I'm looking at the clock here, and we had so much information to cover tonight. We wanted to make sure that was out front and center. And we always love answering your questions. So, hey, if you haven't, we didn't, answer your question tonight, don't worry. They're not going anywhere. They're nice and neat in our Discord and in our holding area for our speak pipes. And Hazel almost never deletes questions. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be good. So thank you. And, we'll be right back.
Hey y'all, this is Sin from the Guardian Hub Podcast, the best hub on the net, and you're listening to the Guardian Downcast, the best cast on the net.
Yeah, I'll Venmo you that later. All right, just a little bit of housekeeping and some important announcements and information before we go tonight. Hazel, let me throw it to you, man. You got the talking stick again. What's up, man? You got anything to announce tonight?
I'm going to be throwing out scrims for the new, damage stuff, so we can all kind of play around and see what the hell's going on and all that good jazz.
I wonder when Checkmate will be in the private playlist. That'd be a lot of fun to play, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'll check it out on Tuesday and see, because I'll set it up probably for Saturday or something like that for scrims.
Okay, sounds good.
So,
and we got the new season coming out next week, so it's probably a little busy, but yeah, we'll see how it turns out. And just keep an eye out. Hazel will put an announcement out there in the Discord, so that's the best place, is just look for our announcements in that pop up. Usually posted to everyone in our Discord, and that's how you can find out more. All right, thanks, Hazel. I'll take that back. Thank you. I'll take the talking stick. And we didn't have a question of the month for August this month, mainly because we just got so much going on with Bungie and Destiny. But I just wanted to reiterate, because we do have giveaways every month, thanks to our patrons. Hazel and I are going to be hanging out to first watch the reveal, the Bungie showcase, in our Discord. It's a live event. You can join in and listen in. Are you going to share your screen, Hazel, or are we just going to all be watching our own screens?
I think we're all going to be watching our own, but I can share. It's fine.
Okay. Either way.
Oh, shit. Actually, I don't know if I'll actually be able to share because maybe my wife will be working on her laptop.
If not, I'll be.
I'm like, I forgot all of a sudden. I was like, oh shit, that's right. She has to work.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. I might be able to share my screen if I can remember where the buttons are for that. So, you may have to walk me through it. But anyway, yeah. So what we're going to do, whoever's hanging out with us, at 9 a.m. Pacific, Western time, Pacific, I guess, right? That would be 12 p.m. Eastern. We're all going to hang out in there. And obviously, we're not going to talk over each other. We're going to listen to the showcase. And then afterwards, we're going to have a discussion on what we thought and hang out and just BS and chill out. And after that, we're going to have a drawing for a $25 Amazon gift card and also some more podcast merch. So anyone who hangs out with us that day, I will write everyone's names down. I'll put it in a big pot. We'll draw a number and be done with it. So yeah. But more importantly, we're trying to come up with a question of the month for September, going into September. So what we've done, we have a question of the month channel in our Discord, and we want you guys to tell us what you think our question of the month should be. No guarantees we'll use it, but Hazel and I, after the showcase and the season starts up, we'll have a look at it and we'll come to an agreement on which one to do, and we'll go from there. So that September, whichever question of the month is used, we'll have our usual drawings at the end of the month. So look for that. One patron shout out, Hazel. We have another new patron tonight. Thanks to our new fist bump patron. That would be Snar, S-N-A-R. Thank you for joining our Patreon community, sir.
Nice. Thank you.
Quick shout out to all of our Dungeon Champion patrons. That would be Scoot, Oh Hey Redneck, Waffle, Technical, Toll the Bell, Raffy, Mullet, Nitro TJ, Darth Noodle, Nico, aka Jersey, Crow with a K, Smiter, and Valorfall. And of course, our OG Raid Boss patrons, day one Raid Boss patrons. That would be Mr. Jealous Gaming and Mr. Frostbite. Thank you, gentlemen. And we have other Raid Boss patrons as well. That would be Shadow Flu, Tim, did it again.
Tilton John.
No, TLT Tim. Fuck, I give up, man. Nathan, Lucky Shifts, and of course, Average D2 Player. Thank you to all gentlemen and ladies for giving back to our community. Hey, just a quick thank you to all our patrons out there. You know who you are. Giving back to our show and community has really been great. And Hazel, again, thank you for that. Because of our patrons, you can enjoy our podcast commercial free. So, thank those gold badge members in our Discord if you get the chance. They single-handedly give us all the funds that we need to sponsor and fund our hobby, do the merch, gift card giveaways, the premium tools we use, that help us create higher quality podcasts for you, your listening ears. And hopefully those bonus episodes we put out are being enjoyed as well. I just put one out, I think a week or a half ago. Look out for that one. We do this podcast for the love of the game, and more importantly, for all of you that listen. So thank you for that. And if you received a little value from our podcast today and are interested in giving back to our community, check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/support Guardian Downcast. The link will be down in our description down below. And remember to leave us your Discord gamer tag, or your gamer tag will work too. That way we can give you a shout out on the show. All right, Hazel, that is a wrap, man. That's all I got on my agenda here. Yeah, so for all our listeners out there who are maybe just stumbling on upon our podcast, we have 212 other episodes with interviews from gamers all over our community. So take a look at those, especially, like I said, if you're just finding out about our podcast. And the only thing we ask is that you share our podcast with another Destiny player out there. If you know someone who's playing Destiny or needs to find a community to game with, and you want to share our podcast, hit that share button in whatever app you're using. And we appreciate it. All right, Hazel. Before we go, where can people find you on the interweb, sir?
Quick and easy. Hazel NT in all the places.
You can contact me on Twitter, our X. It's at Todd the Gator. Remember, that's 2 Ds and GATR. You can also find me on Steam, PS5, and I have a YouTube channel, Todd the Gator. where I create videos to help new players figure out all the little things in this game we all love, called Destiny 2. There's some gameplays. I do streaming, some opinion pieces, and I have another podcast called the Destiny Help Desk, where I'm starting to do some more interview-based style podcasts, trying to come up with stuff to help new players get into this game. So check out those as well. Should be available wherever you find podcasts. Or you can go to destinyhelpdeskpodcast.com. And remember, this show you're listening to right now posts to that very YouTube channel if you want to listen to it via YouTube. You have that option. And I post clips of this podcast in my YouTube shorts. You can also find on my channel. All right, before we go tonight, we have a two-part Scum Desk Corner. So buckle up. I have no clue what this is about. Your guess is as good as mine, so here we go.
Oh, and welcome to Scum Desk Corner. Oh, hectic. My stepdaughter has come down for 10 days with her new girlfriend and the dog that barks all the time. So, so when they come here, they commandeer the living room because we don't have a spare room. So I knew they were coming today, so I thought, right, I'm going to go Mother's. I'm going to prune her roses and weed her garden and all that, so I'll get home a little bit later. And then the missus texts me, where are you? I'm pissed. I'm like, oh no, here we go. So I come home. Oh, they got the music blaring. They're dancing in the kitchen. They're drinking wine and gin. And so I've just come out the back. I've cut the grass. I've washed down the patio. I've run out of jobs to do outside the house. So they're like, oh, we haven't seen you yet. I'm like, oh, God. So I've got to go and have a shower in a minute and join the party. That's bloody Wednesday night, for God's sake. 7:20 on Wednesday night. I just want to chill out. Oh, and I can't even go in the living room now because they're going to live in there for the next 10 days. So I'm just going to be sat at the dining room table for the next 10 days. Oh well. At least I've got band practice tomorrow. I might even do another Scum Desk Corner tomorrow on the way back from band practice. We'll see. Anyway, love you all. Take care. You.
Could you hear the music playing in the background? Hear the drum beat? Yeah. You could You could barely hear it, but you can hear him jamming in his own house. All right, here's the follow-up. Here we go.
Hello, and welcome to Scum Desk Corner. This is a part 2 of what I sent yesterday. Things have moved on a little bit. The daughter came back with her girlfriend and her dog. They're staying for 10 days. And then I found out yesterday evening that no, it's going to be 2 weeks.
Ooh.
And then yesterday evening, later on in the evening, I found out that they're actually homeless because where they used to live, they've rented it out to other students. So they are at my house, 2 of them, and their dog, which barks like fuck all the time, and they are homeless. And Kira has just said, stepdaughter, that she's not doing this PhD. She's going to stay in Plymouth. So between them, they have no money whatsoever, and they're in my house, and I think they're going to just stay at my house. We've got no spare room for them, so they sort of live in the living room. Fucking hell. So for the foreseeable future, if they're like, oh, we're going to stay in Plymouth, we'll get a place to live. Yeah, you got to get fucking jobs, and then you got to save up for a fucking deposit for a flat. It's a month's rent and a month's deposit. It's like nearly $3,000 around here these days. Or $2,000. It's going to take them ages. They're going to be stuck at my house for ages. Oh, fucking no.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. I'm walking up from band practice now, and I've just learnt this whilst I was at band practice. This is probably the worst one ever. So, yeah, I'm nearly home. And do you know what? I might just turn around and fucking walk the other way. Oh, fuck my life. Anyway. Yo, love you. Bye.
Oh, brother, I feel for you. I really do, man.
Oh,
my God.
that is rough.
I'm gutted.
Could you hear him trying to figure it out in his head too? Like how it was going to work out?
Yeah, I could see the wheels spinning.
Exactly. And then it was like,
it's like, how am I going to get out of this?
It's just not going to happen.
The day before he was like, I want to drink a beer and chill out for the night, but I can't. They're all in here dancing and partying. I'd be like, that's just part of getting older, dude. You get set in your ways on what you want to do. Quiet home is so nice, man. Oh, so nice. I don't know what to tell you, brother. Hang in there. We'll be here if you need us.
Yeah. We love you.
Yeah. Godspeed. Yeah. I wish I had a better answer, dude. I really do. Hey, everyone. Remember, as you're playing Lightfall is still going on this year. Yeah, that's right. But as you're getting into the new season, remember, I know you're going to want to play everything all at once and not leave the house, but don't. Go out and touch grass, Hades. And remember, we only get one playthrough in this life, so make it count. And more importantly, be good to your fellow Guardians in the Destinyverse out there.
The weight of the world was on your shoulders, and still you triumphed. Marvelous.
Thank you all so very much for listening. And later, Guardian.
I have another spinfoil theory.
Oh,
Just
no.
kidding.
God.
Get toddled.
All I can say, Uncle Scumdeath, is please give us an update on how it's going out there, really. And we feel for you, brother.
Yeah, for sure. That's rough.
Well, another great show, man. All right.
That was fun.
I'll see you in the Discord, dude.
All right,
and then I'll see you Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow in the Discord again.
Yep. I'll be listening for sure.
Sweet. All right, brother. I'll see you.
All right, man.
Later. We're usually pretty positive about Destiny. Even we had the most negative episode ever. I felt like I was another podcast for a while there, but
maybe we were the tipping point. Maybe they all listened to us as
was it.
The barometer.
Nailed it. She was like, all right, GDC's doing it now. That's it. We got to do something, guys.
Yeah, we gotta pull the emergency. You know, we gotta wake Joe up. And
I imagine
like, hey.
Bungie will invite us to one of their influencer get-together thingies. I can imagine us walking into the theater, looking up, going, "Oh, Bungie, dude, Bungie, this is awesome!" And they're like, "Oh, right this way, gentlemen." They open the door and they kick us in the ass out the back.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here, dude! Oh my God.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Xur will never sell legendary shards.
Well, Xur can sell them too. That'd be great.
Anyone, no one will ever sell legendary shards.
I'd be like, but clam. Door slams.
And then they look at me and they're going to be like, and you, just fuck you.
Motherfucker, please.
Yeah.
Oh, God. It's going to be a fun year, dude. Oh, my gosh.